Welcome to MMA Fighting's UFC pay-per-view watch party. Watch along with MMAfighting.com as we check out the main card for another UFC blockbuster event. Results, games, surprises, and the best reactions to the craziest moments in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Live around the world on the MMA Fighting YouTube channel. Here are your hosts, Mike Heck and Mr. No Gray Area, Jed Meshew.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the UFC 308 watch party here on MMAfighting.com. We are live from the brand new Command Center 4.0 here in South Carolina. And we're just getting things cooking here. It's going to look even better and better and better as more time goes on. But I am Mike Heck. That is Jed Meshew in the building. And we are here for some early day MMA, Jed. And I could not be more excited for that.
Mike, I mean, this is the fight we wanted. This is where the event we've been building up to. Main card. I'm pretty pumped. Like the whole drive over here. Because I live I don't. My parents live should be 45 minutes away from you. Ended up being close to an hour and 20 today because of traffic, whatever. But that whole drive, I was just like, oh man, look at the sun is out. The birds are shining. The wind is chirping. This is going to be unbelievable. We get to go and I get to watch fights with my good buddy, Mike Heck, and all my bestest friends out in the internet land. Unbelievable fights, might I just add. And then get to go home, eat dinner, have a nice day, maybe even go out, have a beverage at the end of the night as opposed to it being 4 a.m. Man, these are what dreams are made of. And couldn't be happier to be here in Command Center 4.0.
And we get the best main event of 2024. We get Ilia Topuria versus Holloway. We get Khamzat Chimaev's return against Robert Whittaker. And let me just say this, and we'll touch on some of the things that happened at the prelims. If we get a fight that was better than freaking Miktebek Oralbai and Matush Rebetsky, then this is going to be the craziest main card maybe of all time.
So I can't confirm that because I did not get to see any of that fight. I got to have the fun experience of FOMO while I was driving, and my Slack is just filling up with who's winning this fight? That eye looks like it's exploded. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, seems like something really cool is happening in the fight that I said was the low-key banger. And then I was very excited to watch one of my favorite fights of the weekend. And I'm just stuck in dead single-lane traffic. Like, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. And so I'll have to go, back and re-watch it. I got to watch a couple of less interesting fights, and I missed apparently all the good stuff thus far. So even more, though I did get to watch Ibo Aslan, my boy, big paws on a puppy, doing the damn thing, plus 100 cash. That's really where I'm at right now. So I'll have to check that out before the post show so I can give you better thoughts about it.
Yes, it was a great fight. It's been a really interesting prelim. I didn't think that the first fight of the night, the curtain jerker, Renat Fakhretdinov versus Carlos Leal, would get MMA fans so pissed off so early in the day, because that is what has happened. Twitter has just been crazy because I watched the fight. I didn't think it was certainly as lopsided as the commentators, Daniel Cormier specifically, made it out to be. And Renat Fakhretdinov gets the decision win over Carlos Leal. The 30-27 card was ass. It was a terrible scorecard. It was poo-poo.
It bad.
But to me, I didn't think Renat winning 29-28 was egregious at all. Watching the fight compared to what was being told back to me, because Daniel Cormier has had horrific take after horrific take throughout the entire prelims. And Twitter was just on a whole nother level, Jed, as you can attest to as well, because you and I kind of saw that fight exactly the same.
Yeah, we were talking about it before we went live just now. Just kind of shooting the crap. And I felt that as the fight was going on, I was like, maybe I'm crazy. And so I slacked into the group. Was like, does anyone else think the commentary is super off here? I thought I scored the fight for Leal. I want to be very clear. I scored 2-1 Leal. I went back and rewatched it after because Twitter was getting so violent about it. But when I sent my score into MMA decisions, the tweet was 29-28 Leal, but that fight's way closer than the commentary made it seem. I don't have any issues with the 29-28 for Renat. Now, I do have issues with how they got there. The 30-27, objectively bad. And the fact that I don't remember which judge it was, gave the first round to Renat, very, very bad. Because I went and rewatched that fight. The first round undeniably should go to Leal. But 29-28 overall for Renat, David Letheby score, totally fine. Go back, rewatch that fight without commentary. Again, that is not how I scored it. Entirely explicable to think that Renat won those back 2 rounds. And, also stats don't tell the full story, Mike. I'm never saying UFC stats. That's the thing we live and die by. The statistical output of that fight is almost dead identical.
Yep.
The significant strike land is like within 2. Renat has a lot of control time from the first round. Like it is, if you showed this information to somebody just in a vacuum, they'd be like, obviously a very close fight. And instead you would have thought that the worst outcome ever had happened. And what's weird is like, who cares? Like, this is just not a fight to get up in arms about.
When this is over, we're never, ever going to talk about that fight ever again. Never. This is the last time anybody is ever going to talk about that fight ever happening. And
it's like, maybe it's just because people are so pumped about the card and they got concerned that this might translate out later. Maybe it's that instead of us being, it's 7 p.m. and we're groggy from dinner, people got all that energy because it's fresh in the morning for them and they can have some more anger. I was like, guys, this is fine. Like we could just move on.
I had someone said to me on Twitter, that was the worst robbery I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, then you know what you need to do? It would be a fun activity for you to take part in. Why don't you go back and watch other fights? Like go back over the 25 plus years that the UFC has been around since the pandemic. I promise you will find multiple laundry lists of fights that were worse scorecards than that. I'm like 30-27 is shit. That is a fucking terrible scorecard. But having Renat win that fight it's not that bad. It's not even the worst decision of 2024. It's probably not even in the top 5.
Yeah, it's just like worse. Again, nobody is defending the scorecard. It's just not. And to me, honestly, the most important thing, why do you care? Like this is the curtain jerker, a really fun fight. I big up this. People are into Carlos Leal. Shout out to Carlos Leal and Your Back, which had 1 billion points of acne.
There's a lot happening there.
I'm sure that is just a bad skincare routine and you can solve it. And nothing else is why Your Back look like a topographical map of Utah. But I just don't. It was so weird to see people I respect. And some of them later walked back some of the virulent stuff, very reactionary takes. Well, I was just like, guys, okay, feel however you want to feel, man. But I got more important things to worry about than the judging and that. I got the rest of this card to look forward to. And thus far, it's apparently been cool. And we're about to get into the really good stuff.
We got a super chat here. Ilia kind of looked sloppy against Bryce when Bryce went southpaw. And then he bonked him. That worries me because I don't think he can bonk Max. And this is a big point of contention in the way you view this fight because there's all these different cheat codes and weaponizing this and blah, 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 blah. But you say outside of just being a glory killer and those things, one of the best weapons you can have is just the ability to not be killed inside the octagon, which has helped Marlon Vera get to a title fight. It's certainly helped Max Holloway where he's been. Max's ability to just take punishment and keep on moving, it's a big problem for anybody.
It's an enormous problem. And so I wrote a full breakdown of this fight, and my first line in it is Max Holloway is a cheater. Because he is. He's not playing the game honorably. Because most people engage in a fist fight where each of you can hurt and be hurt. But Max can't be hurt. And so he is cheating. Everybody he is fighting. That's how he beat Jose Aldo, by cheating. Because Aldo hit him with punches that would have leveled a Rhino. And Max was like, cool, here, 18 more coming back at you. Pop, 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 pop. If Topuria comes in and thinks and believes his own hype, right, Mike? Because he's been talking, I'm going to be the first guy to knock him out. I'm going to do it easily. I'm going to do it in the first 2 rounds. If he buys into his own hype, starts sniffing his own farts, as it were, and he tries to level him, this might look a lot like Connor versus, Nate, where he punches himself. He lands a bunch of big shots, looks great, punches himself out early. And so, like, I'm concerned. At the same time, we saw Topuria against Emmett not go crazy, recognize, okay, I can't get this guy out of here that easy, and just have a tactical approach. So we can do that. And then kind of a throwaway mark in this, it's not up on the board, so I don't remember who gave the super chat, but like, Jack Slack put out like several breakdowns of this fight this week. I love Jack Slack's great person to read about sort of tactical nuances, and just like that, in fact, historically, Topuria has struggled with southpaw, and he hasn't seen a lot of it, but when it has happened to him, that's been a more difficult effort for him. And while Max is not primarily a southpaw, there was a stretch of his career where he basically exclusively came out and fought southpaw. Last few years, he's gone back to orthodox, but if Max just comes out immediately in southpaw, I'm going to be like, whoo, I don't know what's about to happen, but I hope Billy's got some new weapons, because if Bryce Mitchell can make things hard for you just by being a southpaw, Max Holloway is going to put you in the goddamn walls of Jericho.
I can't wait for this fight. We're getting the preview, the promo. Speaking of Bryce Mitchell, there's Bryce getting dropped. There's Jai Herbert getting absolutely murked.
Felled like a tree.
And there's Josh Emmett getting knocked down. I was cage side for that fight, the Josh Emmett one. That was an ass whooping. Dude, there's Ilia just
Ilia's highlight reel is already just...
Oh, there's Volk just getting obliterated.
When he hits you, it is curtains. Like, it is just every one of those highlights that was just up was seeing a man just face dire
there's
consequences.
Jose. There's Anthony Pettis.
Death by a billion
punches.
punches.
There's Zombie.
Shout out to Arnold Allen right there. Arnold Allen gets jawed and stumbles his way into another punch. He's like, come on.
He's like, that was funny. Oh, there's Gaethje. Oh, my Lord.
My violence king. He was felt. I'm also, Mike.
Excellent face up, by the way.
Dude, all this week, they've honestly been built really, really well. Every time they've come face to face, Topuria really is carrying himself like a guy who has the secret. He knows, and Holloway is really I feel like Holloway's usually either a little antagonistic when necessary, or just like very respectful. Like, he was cool with Justin Gaethje. There's no animosity between those two. This time he feels, if I'm getting the energy that he wants to be antagonistic, but he's just keeping it in reserve.
Yeah.
That he doesn't really like Ilia Topuria, but he's not going to come out and pick with him right now, because he's going to show him come Saturday afternoon now.
Yes, he's playing the okay, cool. All right, cool, do it
Like,
kind of card, which I dig. I respect it.
They've done a very good, I couldn't be more excited about that fight in general, but this week is one of the very rare times where every time they show a promo, I get more excited. Because usually you see the promo, it's the same promo. Like, you're just like, okay. But then the promo is like, oh, here's the 300 moment. And I was like, I'll watch this 18 times in a row. I don't give a shit. You can just keep running back the last 10 seconds of Gaethje Max over and over, and it's awesome. So
we got some questions here. Thoughts on Volk potentially fighting for the welterweight title?
That must be a typo.
Yeah. After being doubted his whole career, I think he deserves one more chance to chase greatness.
Or it's a joke, because Volk did famously start his career as a welterweight.
Oh, yeah,
so
true.
I suppose that could be a joke. When you use chase greatness, I assume that people are intentionally trying to provoke me.
Volkanovski has done literally everything you're against in terms of cliches and things to say, because Volk is the whole world is against me. No one believed in me, even though he was the betting favorite for like every single fight that he was in. Chasing greatness, all of that. Volk has just checked off all of those boxes for you.
It's so strange, because I had to defend my Volk support prior to the Islam fights. So it was like, you're just a Volk hater. It's like, I'm only a Volk hater now. I was super high on Volkanovski when he was coming up, because he was awesome. I was like, this dude's the truth. He's like, I have articles written how he is great. You can go back and find them. But then when, despite being a long reigning champion that people were calling the greatest featherweight of all time, him being like, people doubted me my whole career. That was when it turned. And now we're back to a different spot. And I hope Volk has a more left to his career so I can enjoy him again.
Why are we doing a UFC 309 promo right now? Like, what is going on right now?
Why do you think we're doing it, baby? It's John Jones, Stipe Miocic. It's just the greatest fighter who's ever drawn breath.
Can we at least get through one of these fights? Can we get through the fight that could very well be the sloggiest of the entire card?
Yeah,
and
then
we
energy
can
could be down. Right
yeah,
now.
I hope we get like I don't know what Shogun Henderson or something like that, just out of nowhere. Like, this could be fun. Let's get that. Sick. Let's get half of Oral by Rebecki, and we'll be okay.
Also, shouts to you, Mike, because yesterday on the preview show, you said not really sure why the Shara Bullet Petrosian fight's happening. If I were doing this, I would put Oral by Rebecki as the main card opener. That looks unbelievably good.
What a great
as
take
a man
right
who's
now.
Never seen the fight, but knows that it's already in our fight of the year lists and stuff like that. That take apparently has aged unbelievably well. So golf clap to you, Mike Heck.
Well, golf clap to you as well. I got a text at 12:52 that said Jed was absolutely right. This is crazy. Action Bronson.
I told man, everybody in the know knew. Apparently that fight was better than even I thought it would be. But like everybody in the know knew, it was like, okay, it's lightweight and they're two top 20 guys. It's going to be hammer and nails. And I honestly really I was actively sad sitting in standstill traffic and seeing like my Slacks come in and be like, who won? This is insane. Round of the year. It's like, cool. The back of this Ford Taurus is sick.
Oh yeah, man. Orabai's eye was destroyed.
I did see a photo of that because I was in standstill traffic. So I went to Twitter to see, because I saw Brian be like, somebody get the eye, like an eye post or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, does Oralbai lose? There's like a nasty cut or something. And I went to Twitter and was like, oh, that is gnarly.
And the fans were already like into the fight. And then they brought the doctor in to check out his eye. And the doctor just puts up two fingers. Cause like in a fight, if I'm a doctor and I just want to see the fight keep going, I'm just going to put two fingers
up. Put one up.
How many
fingers?
Even DC was like, always say two. And the doctor put up two and he was like, two. And he goes, keep fighting. And they fight. I thought Oralbai landed a clear knockdown in round one. I thought that was a legit knockdown. DC said it was a off balance thing. He ran right into his fist. And then when he took a step back, he kind of stumbled to the ground. I thought it was a true knockdown. Doesn't really matter. But then round three, wait till you watch round three. It is
round of the
unbelievable.
Year,
it's unreal.
That will be after we end here. I go home, make sure I fire that up while we're doing post-fight stuff, pre-post show.
Yeah.
I'll just have that guy on the screen
while we're relating through the longest press conference in all of mankind. Because there's no way that this one is not after watching the pre-fight press conference. It was ridiculous.
It's probably going to be a little bit of time until we get a post show, but it'll be fine because we're going to get paid off. We're getting fight of the year coming main event.
Super chat. I hear Mike and Casey are supplying the Craig Jones special for us Aussies. Been up from this guy is this? I think this is the same guy from the pre-fight show. Been up from fight one and starting to feel real rough with just coffee.
What time is it in Australia right now? And I say that knowing that Australia has multiple time zones isn't one big time, but
it's probably, I don't know for sure, but it's probably like,
I mean, it's got to be at least 15 hours ahead, right? Let's go time in Sydney.
Yeah. What time is it in Sydney?
5:14 a.m.
Oh, well, our friends in the UK are like, stop your complaining. We do this every single freaking weekend.
Shout out to you. 5:14 a.m. is tough. Keep pounding that coffee.
Yeah, keep going. I have my first of probably 2 Celsius. It's a very good chance that there'll be more. If you want one, Jed, you just say the word. I just bought a case this morning. So.
I may just to dabble because I've never done it, but like normally, you know this, I bring Red Bulls to these things, or I'm doing because I've just settled on Red Bull. I was a NOS guy for the longest time. So
I haven't had one of those in forever.
It was the only energy drink that didn't make me want to puke through college. And because a guy who lived on my freshman year dorm, a guy who lived on our hall was like a NOS rep. He lived like 3 dorms down. And so he just had cases of the stuff and he would give it to us. And so I got acclimated to that. And so forever I was using NOS. If you guys want to
4:14 a.m. in Brisbane.
Tough scenes.
You guys are gangsters. Much respect to all of you.
But I may dabble in a Celsius. I just didn't.
I will
bring
grab you
anything
one.
'cause
I think you
didn't
might
feel
need
like I
one after
needed
this
it.
fight.
Well,
After this fight, you might need one. So
we'll see
we'll
where the
wait.
energy's at.
We'll wait. Don't want to crash before we get to Danny Gay versus Lerone Murphy. Armin Petrosian is in the octagon. Bruce Buffer with a yawn and a half. I don't know if you noticed that.
I
He was
did not.
walking in trying to wake himself up.
Can we get
and this
that
is
man a
yawn.
Celsius?
Get him a Celsius.
Should we shotgun
or
Celsius?
Prime, perhaps? What's the official? Oh, Monster's the official energy drink of the UFC.
Yeah, Monster's official.
I was a Monster like zero.
Which is weird because they
Monster
also
Zero
have
guy.
Prime on the cage.
Just the
so, like-
hydration.
oh, they're hydration. That's fair point. Fair point.
Just the hydration. We don't want to mess with the hydration. Here comes Shara Bullet. Right
Are
now.
we live?
Yes, we are live. I mean, maybe not.
We were not live. Is what-
Why?
Oh no, it looks like you're live.
It should be.
Maybe just do a full reset. Just
All right, we'll try a full reset.
Because Casey, that's producing extraordinary though.
Yes.
Right there. If we're behind the 8 ball, we got to be
I mean,
on point.
I got to tell you, I can't wait for this new TV deal. And I hope it's not on ESPN Plus because
It's the
what a
worst product.
disaster.
It's the worst
It's just
product
been
that
rough.
has ever existed.
It's probably gonna be like 38. All right. Maybe we're gonna be behind. Right now I have Shara Bullet in the zone getting the Vaseline to the eyeballs.
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone. So you might be 45 seconds ahead.
Oh,
We're good now. What
Terrific.
a producer, I'm telling you.
That's how we solve these issues.
Yep. We just do that. We hit back and go again because ESPN Plus is it's a thing that exists.
Well, yeah, and it was really fun last week when we were doing the digital watch party.
Oh
And
my
I just had to keep
God.
hitting the live button because my stream would randomly stop working. Oh, I'm 60 seconds behind you guys. Crap. Okay.
Yes. Chris Barnett, tough. That was tough scenes. That was tough to watch.
Do we know what happened to him? Because honestly, it looked like he pulled a hammy.
There's
and
reports
I thought
of
watching that. I was
yeah.
like,
There's
he's grabbing
reports
his
of
hammy
torn.
like he screwed something up, and then he just covered up because makes sense, right? Like he's hurt.
So there's reports that he tore his hammy, and I've reached out to members of his team. They said that it looks like it, but they haven't been able to fully confirm it yet. But if I get an update, I'll let you guys
It's a
know.
hard thing to confirm.
And then RDA, should he retire is the question we got right now. Rafael dos Anjos, tough one.
I have no idea what happened. I mean, I know he lost. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I wasn't like fully engaged in it, but every time, because we were trying to set the camera up and try to figure out the ambiance here before we started this, and every time RDA got touched, he fell, and it just looked like he was hurt, and just bad matchmaking anyways. It's like exactly what we thought would happen. Jeff Neal was probably the safest bet on the entire card.
I had the biggest position on Jeff Neal the entire card
not
by
a
a
bad
wide
play.
margin. I felt so good about it that honest to God, Mike, you know this enough. You've been around me, no bets barred. It was I don't understand why Jeff Neal isn't a bigger betting favorite. But I'm not going to say it out loud because as soon as I say those words, RDA wins 100% of the time. I've never been right about it. I don't understand this line.
Yes.
And so I was just like, I'm going to keep this to myself. And I'm going to put a fair amount of money on this because I'm pretty sure Jeff Neal's going to club him.
I've actually done that like a whole bunch with like these last few cards that I bet on. I find something that I'm just puzzled by. Like Iwan Kuchalaba in his last fight.
Mhm.
That one I had to sweat a little bit. I'm just like, why is he like not? Why is he in the position he's in? I think he might even been an underdog in that fight. I'm like, he's gonna beat this guy. This guy's not that good. Super Melly, Melissa Martinez last week. I was
very pro that.
I was like
okay.
minus 125. I'm like, she should be like a minus 350. So I'm gonna jump over that. That was like my biggest bet of the entire day. And then obviously the over 2.5 women's parlay, which was pretty fantastic. By the way, speaking of fantastic, Shara Bullet
Bullet's
is
just
doing the
dancing.
Carlton dance right now and looking fantastic. Gives the fist bump to Bruce Buffer. Kerry Hatley, the third man.
And speaking of bets, no wagers on this.
I got nothing on
is
this
that
one.
to say Shara Bullet decision? I can't quite tell if that's what you have here.
I have nothing. I have no.
But
bet
do you
on
have
this one.
Shara Bullet decision as your pick?
Yes, I do.
So do I. So hopefully we're both wrong.
Yes, that would be great.
I almost bet on Petrosian and I saw a lot of sharps on him.
I
this
wanted
week.
to as well.
I just don't want my money tied up in
452,
Petrosian.
451, 450, by the way. Case 48, 47, 46, 45. 44, 43, 42, 41, and we are caught up. Let's go. All right.
And we're kickboxing.
Some kicks are happening. Nice leg kick from Armin Petrosyan. Another one. Though he's winging those. Oh, right back from Shara Bullet.
Ooh,
Battle kick. Oh, the trading. Okay.
Okay.
They heard what we had to say.
Got a little Petrosyan
Did
really
he
bad.
ding him?
Ooh,
Oh!
dinged him big time with the left.
Oh,
Ooh!
Petrosyan landed some big shots. This is not as middleweight as I expected this to be thus
Petrosyan
far.
came and got in his face immediately. He's pushing Shara Bullet back to the fence, and he's feeling froggy today, Mike.
Sure is. This is the Petrosyan we saw in the Contender Series.
Which honestly is great because
Good leg kick from Petrosyan.
Shara has never looked great as fights go long if he's having to work. If you make him work early, maybe
Yes.
something fun can happen here.
Good combination from
Good
Petrosyan.
body shot from Shara.
Leg kick from Shara. Right back. Oh, I like the fake leg kick into the left hand.
Whew.
There we go.
That's
Captions are off for some reason. I was like, why are they on?
I mean, they're not like totally, but one, staying with my parents for the last few days. They're older. They have captions on for everything, and I'm more used to it now. But on live sports, for sure, it's and in this, it was just going over the faces.
Yes, I did.
It's like I have no idea if that punch landed. It looked like it might have.
And you never noticed it like watching the prelims either.
No.
A lot of kick. Oh, Shara with a big counter right hand.
Countered a head kick from Petrosyan, just threw a right hand. Ooh.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh, this is okay.
They are
okay.
slinging them in there.
All right.
Boys.
This is not what I expected.
The UFC matchmakers, hand up. This is going
Oh,
okay.
big left hand from Petrosyan. I don't think Shara Bullet expected this. Oh,
I mean,
just missed.
Petrosyan is really throwing some salt out there right now.
Man. He heard it. He heard us on the preview show being like, this should not be the main card opener.
It's like, yeah. I am an accomplished Muay Thai practitioner. I'm not afraid of this man.
The lighting in this fight is pretty interesting. You can't see the crowd at all.
The crowd is completely darked out, basically. How is the crowd? I know that was
wow, big counter left hand. Did he
nice
ding him?
combination.
Did he ding him a little bit? Nope. Petrosyan's got his wits back to him. I mean, there was nobody in the crowd for like the first three fights.
Because we got the questions in the preview show of what about the crowd? It's bad. I don't know if that has manifested itself or not tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there was like nobody in the crowd for the first couple of fights. It was wild.
Oof.
Wow, that was a field goal leg kick from Shara Bullet. That was crazy. Oh, nice over the top left hand right there from Shara Bullet. Body kick blocked, thrown by Petrosyan. Shara Bullet doing the stomp.
That was some very interesting feints there.
We trade some kicks again.
Shara is I'm noticing he's starting to really return kicks when he gets low kicked.
Yeah.
His immediate response is to fire one right back at him. Just on that get back, boys.
Minute 13 left here in round number 1.
I mean, I would say up for grabs right now this last minute. Both men have had good showings, but 60 seconds to win the round, boys.
Good leg kick. Good left hand from Petrosyan. Another leg kick from Armin. Just under a minute to go.
The Jones-Miocic fight we've all wanted in the bottom right-hand corner now.
They're gonna this is all we're gonna see for the next 3 weeks.
Terrific.
What a busy weekend that's gonna be.
I have a special shirt for our next one.
Oh! Bullet drops him.
The moment I turned to look,
I know. I see him fall out of the corner.
I see out of the peripheral. What the?
I can't wait to see the replay to see how that really looked.
I mean, look like
good left hand from but Petrosyan seems to be back at it.
Ooh,
crescent kick to the body from Shara Bullet.
I never trust the live stats at all.
No,
but
God,
they're always really bad. But they suggest that Petrosyan has landed much more.
Oh, spinning back fist from Shara Bullet.
Clipped him just on the temple there. And looks like a little cut under the right eye of Armin Petrosyan as well.
Fun round.
Very fun round.
10-9 Shara Bullet after the knockdown.
I am absolutely going the same way. I meant to bring, I'm just an idiot, and I didn't think of this until this exact second. I had whiteboard, so we could just do things. And I was like, I'll bring them. And then I know exactly where they're sitting. Uselessly not involved tonight. So 10-9, Casey. Put it on the board.
I'm actually gonna order like little mini chalkboards.
Ooh,
Like
we'll
we'll go old school. Yeah, of course.
Like that. Are you gonna get that good fancy chalk from Japan that costs like $20 a stick?
I didn't know that existed, but I have to look. I might have to look into it.
There's a like Insider that has like a YouTube series of like, why is stuff expensive? It's like, why is a Maserati expensive? And one of them was like, why is this chalk so expensive? And it is chalk that like mathematicians use, and it's the best chalk in the world. And apparently they discontinued making it for a while, and mathematicians literally hoarded it till they like bought boxes to steal because it would never exist again.
The best chalk in the world.
It's apparently the best chalk in the world. I don't know, but I would get it. Expense account. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I think I might have to do it.
I think
hopefully
we
can write
the
it off
best
come
chalk
tax
in the world
season
for the best fans in the world, Mike.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. So we start round 2. And let's see if we can keep up this frenetic pace, because that was a pretty fun first round. We got
it's way more fun than I thought, honestly.
Perhaps I kicked you lower than I wanted to. Fist pump, I'm sorry moment, and now we're back at it. Let's see what the people saying.
Kevin Ioli on Shara.
Aaron on Shara.
I think that knockdown it's just such an obvious give their own to Shara.
Adrian Yanez getting up on screen. Shout out to him. Former watch party guest. But next time we're here, 3 weeks from now, the fans might as well just let them know. They ain't just getting one watch party. They're getting 2 watch parties. I mean, it's in 3 weeks. Time. You're getting back-to-back nights. Oh no!
Oh, now that one
that's a
that
ding,
one
ding.
Traveled low, and we're not glove touching this one.
Yeah, that was a timber drop to the knee. Yeah. You're getting a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson watch party, and you're getting a UFC 309 watch party. So
back-to-back nights.
2 fights with featuring big names, but 2 fights that, let's be honest, some people are looking forward to watching.
No, but the Jake Paul fight card has some other stuff going
on. Oh yeah, I mean the Taylor Serrano fight rules.
Yeah, I mean that fight's amazing. They've got I'd have to look at it now. They've got another fight in there that I'm also interested in, and then 309. Look, there's some stuff on 309, just not the main event. We know what the main event. It's elder
your favorite
abuse.
Fighters fighting Charles Oliveira in a 5-rounder, number 1 contender fight.
I got to be honest, I love that fight because I've seen that fight before, and I know it's going to happen.
Yeah,
and Charles Oliveira is going to do violent things to him. It's going to be sick.
Oh, big exchange! Ooh,
nice.
I thought he hurt him, and his head just kind of fell into his shoulder there.
Like that we get the same notifications because it's
sent to both
it's
of
like
us.
I'm feeling it on my watch. It's like I don't know if this is important or not. Ooh, good little sidekick there from Shara. Shara seems to be pulling away a little bit this round. He's just landing a lot more. What are we doing? Oh my goodness.
We're just making sure that we're not giving away the fights for free.
Oh. Well, don't look. Stop. Don't look.
I think it's just that one though. Casey, if we get update, I think it's just that one.
Yeah, we don't.
We good. All right. Sorry about that.
We don't.
Again, we're working here. New camera.
Also, I love y'all to death, but if you were tuning in to watch this pay-per-view through that reflection on the stream, buddy, there are websites out there. I'm not saying you should go or use them. You shouldn't. It's bad.
Oh!
Ooh, nasty right hand.
Oh my gosh. They're chucking them. This is way more fun than I thought.
Way more fun than it should.
Okay.
Than we thought.
I'm man enough to admit that I'm wrong about stuff. And that I'm wrong about.
And honestly, this is the best I've seen Shara look.
Yep.
Yes, he's getting the fight he wants, a straight kickboxing match, but he's getting stronger. I think he is winning this round much more comfortably than he won the first round.
Completely agree. Oh,
And he is really starting to throw some heat at Petrosian.
yes. He's missing by wide margins, but
he started to sit.
Oh, big head kick from
Saucy
Shara
little
Bullet.
switch head kick.
Do we get a
And
ding kick?
low blow.
Oh,
Hits him with the shoulder tap. My bad. Now we're even.
this could be veteran savvy right there.
Hey,
I mean, he just got kicked in the friggin' face.
It was a nifty little switch kick up.
That was nasty. Take your time. Take the full 5, homie.
Take
Let's see.
all of it.
I
I mean, I'm gonna assume that the heel got in there, especially because Shara is like, yeah, I did that, but
yeah,
you could also convince me that he just hit the inside of the thigh right here with that.
the Petrosian's like, you know what?
Yeah, we're good. Takes a few, gets settled down, and we're good.
So we each got 1 each. So if it happens again, are we gonna get a point taken?
No. Now we're even.
Yeah. Oh, we almost got another one there. Oh, that one. That's
and
definitely
it did,
one.
And it did.
I
was saying that definitely looked low, but they're still going.
Oh my lord,
that was super weird. Shara stopped for a minute. Petrosian stopped because he did it, and then Shara was like, "Okay, we can keep going."
Because Carrie's like, I don't want to take a point. Just get through this.
Get involved.
Just battle.
Keep kicking them.
Minute
Legalize
10.
low blows. That's what I say.
Yeah. Oh, big left from Petrosian. Oh, this is a terrific fight.
This is a really fun fight, man.
Final minute of round number 2. Oh, Shara Bullet just missed a big left hand. Oh, spinning back fist from Petrosian.
Such a
Grazed
big
him.
swing to find air with. Ooh, Petrosian's battling his way back. And nice body
good rip
shot.
to the body from Shara Bullet. Nice kick. Petrosian has outstruck him in both rounds.
Round 2, the live 6 strikes are very, very close.
I think Petrosian has definitely closed the gap.
He has certainly come on strong down the stretch here.
The last 30 seconds are huge.
They're both just kicking the crap out of each other's legs.
Yeah. We'll see who has the big
Assuredly,
move.
tomorrow both men will wake up sore.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, Shara Bullet.
That was a really good combination that missed every single piece of it.
Good kick to the body. Oh! That's got to be it. Holy shit. Shara Bullet with the
walk off spinning
shit.
I can't I thought that he would finish that up, and then that is nutty.
Wow.
Spinning back fist, floors Petrosian face down, but he's not unconscious. He's just in the downward turtle, and Shara walks off, and Hatley jumps
Golly. That was friggin' nuts.
Out of nowhere. 9 seconds left in the round, Mike.
I thought Petrosian, I thought he hit so hard that he bounced back to his feet.
I didn't realize he was out.
Bam.
That's with it. No.
Oh, it was the second one.
He went back fist to other side back fist. Spinning back fist, spinning back fist. The first one, Petrosian gets a hand up and blocks. And then this one comes clean.
Oh my God. That was sick.
Shiver, baby.
That was sick.
I mean, I'm glad
he's out to lunch. He's just out to lunch.
I'm glad there's not a follow-up here, but 99 times out of 100, that's you got to come in and put the hammer down.
Yeah.
And then Shara just walked it off, and Kerry Hatley saw Petrosian cover up, and we're done here.
That was his Freddie Freeman moment, and just knew it as soon as it came
Dude,
off the bat.
That was so sick. I do not care about baseball. Don't care at all, but that was unreal last night.
Yes.
Because I got home from doing stuff, and I was like, okay, the game's in extra innings. I'll obviously tune in for extra innings. Nutty.
Unbelievable.
Walk-offs are the sickest.
And for it to happen to the Yankees just makes you feel so good.
Your heart sing.
Wow.
All right,
that's
a 10-5 round for me.
Yeah, that was a hell of a performance from Shara Bullet.
What a win. So
you needed that one.
We both got our picks right, just not our methods.
Yes. That's the Shara Bullet we've been hoping for. When he signed with the UFC, that's the guy we've been wanting to see.
That's the guy we were sold on.
Yeah.
You should be excited about this guy coming. Finally, his best performance by far.
By far.
What a win.
And we're one fight down. We didn't go to the cards. And now we're going to Danny Gay versus Lerone Murphy. Which is a damn good fight.
It's a very, very quality fight. High-level mixed martial arts. No Josie Young's excited about it.
Yes.
Let's talk to the pirate. The last pirate.
Shara Bullet talking to Daniel Cormier right now. Yeah, we're doing a live update because ESPN Plus stinks.
Yeah, we're struggling a wee bit here.
Just very stinky.
Sir,
Yes.
congratulations. I believe you have Shara Bullet on your fantasy team.
I do. I forgot all about that. What? This is a great... And I get the KO. Probably getting a bonus.
You get the KO. Very possibly a bonus. I would honestly expect at this point.
This is 200 plus points coming my way. And I have Ankalaev.
I think it's...
And I have Max Holloway.
So second round KO is like plus 60. So it's 160 plus a bonus.
He's definitely getting a bonus.
That's 210 right there.
That's
huge.
huge.
That's a big step up.
That might be the best in the middleweight spot all year.
Well, AK does have Chimaev, so that's up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Chimaev has the opportunity to get the ranked bonus points there as well.
Yes, that's true.
Shaheen Al-Shadi's cowardly 100 for Petrosky. I mean, you're ahead of that already.
Yeah, we got that beat.
So I mean, that was a big win for you.
That was a big move. That was a big move. Took a leap of faith. I figured I would get the 100 points, but
nailed it.
But that was a good one. All right, that almost makes up for the Jose Aldo and Raquel Pennington screw jobs that I got at 307. But
if Jose Aldo had rightfully won, you would be dominating right now.
Oh,
instead,
100%.
It's just very competitive.
And
between the three of you.
And Pennington. I probably should have got that one too. That one I get.
That one I'm more okay with because I think that's a reasonable scorecard for Pena.
Yeah, but Aldo losing is pretty bad. Have you seen, by the way, the
Aldo
Carpenter?
Losing. There, you want to talk about a worse freaking robbery than not overthink Jose Aldo.
Yes.
Boom, done.
That's a robbery. Yeah, that's worse than that one. Alan Joban jumped out of his seat on an airplane. Fly safe, bro.
I mean, we don't see a lot of double back fist. Back fist to the other side back fist is the best.
I mean, that's got to make the top. That's got to be on the. It's going to get votes for knockout of the year, right? At least in a top 5 vote. Yeah,
It'll probably get some votes. I'm not sure we'll make our top 5 list because there have sneakily been good ones. And number 1 is already locked in. So,
yeah.
And for me, the top 2 are firm unless something crazy happens. Because
it's Topuria.
It's Max at 300, and then it's Topuria Volkanovski, and then everything else we can start talking about after that. Unless of course
it's like Holloway, Topuria, Pereira.
Somewhere. Yeah, at least one Alex is going to be in there. Unless Topuria does somehow knock out Max, then that I don't know. He did the impossible, so miracles, like honest to God miracles, probably deserve a spot, but.
I didn't see or hear anything Shara said, so I don't know if he called anybody out. I just hope he didn't call it Nick Diaz again, because that was really, honestly, one of the worst call-outs in UFC history the last time. So
it's not very good. Who would you like? I know you've got a show tomorrow, but who would you like to see him fight?
Michelle Pereira would be fun.
I don't hate that at all. Honestly, that's a really good call.
That might be it.
Because at this point, I think it is give him a ranked opponent. Michelle Pereira, now coming off a loss, needs to defend his position. I believe he still is ranked in the UFC rankings. He is still number 14 in the UFC rankings. And that's just fun as opposed to like Chris Curtis, which could be fun, but Michelle Pereira will be fun. So
yeah,
I love that. I think you nailed it.
Yeah. Roman Dolidze, I'd be okay with. Fun. But Pereira, I think, is just...
They might do Roman Dolidze because Dolidze, I pulled up the rankings, 9 in the UFC rankings. So if they really want to jump Shara up, maybe you go that instead of Pereira just to bypass a bunch of dudes. But it would be pretty trashy if, like, let's say they make that fight for January and suddenly Shara Bullet is ahead of Anthony Fluffy Hernandez in the UFC rankings.
Which would be
insane.
Because I actually think the UFC will do Hernandez versus Dolidze in like a Apex main event.
You gotta give.
Oh, apparently he called out Israel Adesanya.
Well, that's terrible.
That's a bad call too. It's bad.
It's not good.
It's pretty bad.
I can live with it because like he is popular. There's an outside chance. Not likely 1%, but it's not the 0 that the Diaz was.
It's less than 1%.
But like I think it's fine.
It's not good.
That one's better. The Diaz one's very silly.
That's very silly. We got to teach. Someone's got to teach this man.
So we got to teach all these men. When we open the Heck and Meshew fighter consultant services, we're gonna revolutionize the game.
We sure are. Like, just get some folks in there. Bilal Muhammad would have been Bilal Muhammad would have been the face of our organization, but he just kept winning and got the belt. So
let me tell you, this
time for a ranked opponent for Shara Bullet.
100%.
Yeah, I love the
talking
Pereira
about that,
idea.
and I think the Pereira fight.
Look at freaking Ilia Topuria.
Looks like $1 million, man.
Yep.
He carries himself as the next big thing, and if he beats Max, sorry to be a featherweight, right? Like, that's it. If he comes out here and beats Max, sorry for the rest of you guys. The next 5 years, you're in jail.
Yeah,
like
that dude's beating
he's
everybody.
running the ship for the next 5 if he beats Max. So
it's funny, like Ilia, the way they set it up is like Ilia just showing up, and Max has been here like all day. Now he's getting his hands taped up. It's
KCR live update is Max is getting his hands taped up right now. So
yes, Max
let
getting
us know
his.
if that's lining up with where you've got us from production.
Yes, there's Max getting taped up. He's got the tank on, ready to go. No sleeves, as Casey respects and
don't need him.
Honors on a daily basis.
If you
how did Danny Ige Lerone Murphy end up on Dana White's? If you don't know, now you know.
Because it's Lerone Murphy, and we were talking about this in Slack earlier about a very different individual, Carlos Diego Fajeda, and how he is like the perfect nexus of being an elite fighter that nobody remembers exists ever. Was elite and fun, and Lerone Murphy is honestly not that fun, but can be fun.
Yeah,
he has the potential to be fun, though he also does have potential to be less fun, but he's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why, but people do not think of this man. And so, yeah, I get how this can kind of fall through the cracks.
Yeah. 100%. Now we got Danny, but like you cannot pick a main card fight if you don't know. Now you know.
Ranked fighters.
Between two ranked fighters, one of which just saved a fight on 4 hours' notice on a pay-per-view main card. Everybody knows who Danny Ige is.
He's the hero we don't deserve, but we get. It's terrific. I still feel this is kind of a weird fight for Danny Ige, in that I know that are you picking him?
So I have a bet. I
have a bet on him.
I have a point spread bet on Danny.
Point spread bet on him. Yeah,
I'm picking Lerone Murphy by close decision.
I have a bet on Lerone Murphy by decision.
It's a good bet.
I do believe Lerone Murphy's going to win. I think Danny can win this fight.
Yes,
absolutely.
I also think
this just feels like such a weird fight for him, for me, with all the goodwill that we imagined he had coming off of the UFC 303 situation. I thought he'd get a name, like maybe you just say F it and give him Arnold Allen, like, hey, you didn't lose, you lost, but it's not a loss. And instead he's getting a good opponent, and an opponent who is above him in the rankings, so he gains something should he win here. But I thought Ige was going to get better for doing the UFC assault like that.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to make this one earlier in the year and it didn't happen, so it just seemed like this was fine. And just based on where both guys are ranked, the UFC could justify it by saying, hey, now you're fighting a guy ranked higher than you, so there you go. And Lerone Murphy, now you get to fight a guy who is ranked a little bit higher than Edson Barboza, so you're getting a little bit of a step up in competition. You get to do it on a pay-per-view. There you go.
Pay-per-view, free trip to Abu Dhabi.
Trip to Abu Dhabi, lots of travel.
Shouts to freaking Danny Ige. Outside of the 303 stuff, the only person who's been competitive with Diego Lopez in the octagon. So way to go, my guy.
100%.
Nobody else has looked remotely involved in a fight with them.
Speaking of Danny Ige, here he comes. Just through the tunnel, skipping away, fist bump to one fan, fist bump to another. Got the Venom gear ready to go, security all around him, and he's ready to go.
He's ready, looking loose, baby.
Looking loose. Got to talk to Dan a little bit last week. Talked to Eric Nixick the day after the Francis fight, and towards the end of the interview, we got a surprise appearance from Dan Ige. Just walks in. He's ready to go.
Nixick, and just the whole team there. Whew, doing some things here.
They're doing some stuff. They're
a lot of
momentum.
Crushing it. The big Mo is
with XC and Dan. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
What we need to get right here, Mike, is a momentum meter for the cards, not for the fighters necessarily, but just be like, where's the momentum of this card? Are we good? Are we weak? And we can just adjust it. Because right now, momentum is high.
It's very high.
If this was UFC, whatever the Juliana Pena fight card was, momentum through the floor. Jose Aldo gets robbed, momentum over here.
Yes, we're figuring all this out on the fly. You'll see.
It's just going to be a momentum dial, and I'm going to put it right here. This is, I promised that for 308, along with a special shirt just for all of y'all. I'm very excited about.
Command Center 4.0 will be just different kinds of meters, momentum meters, damage bars.
How many wheels can we put in?
We need a wheel, 4.0? A wheel of everything.
I mean, 100%. There should be a wheel next to you.
Yeah, there should be a chat bet wheel. There should be just some sort of mystery bet wheel, like a wheel literally for everything.
Wheels make everything better.
The flavor for Celsius that almost just got dumped over. And there's Dan Ige in the cage, ready, awaiting the arrival of the miracle, Lerone Murphy. I don't know if you know this, but Lerone Murphy was shot in the face. Did you know that?
Is that why he's called the Miracle?
Oh, so you did know that.
I've heard the story.
Yes.
Once or twice.
Yes. I mean, Lerone is a bad band, though. It's a
great
story.
It's an extremely cool thing.
It is a very cool story.
It's not an extremely horrifying thing, but it's one of those things where if you come out of it, then it's cool.
Like he did, yes.
Yeah.
And then, get to the UFC and become a ranked fighter, and now you're on pay-per-view.
Then forever in your friend group chat, you just be like, I got shot in the face. Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, your foot hurts today? Oh, you rolled your ankle? I got shot in the face.
Yeah, you get to use that for everything. Absolutely everything. I think that's terrific.
It's great. She be a dad. Oh, your tummy hurts? You don't want to go to school today? Try getting shot in the face.
Yeah.
Suit up, kid.
Get your ass up and go to school. I don't want to. No more snooze buttons. Did you get shot in the face?
Did you get shot in the face?
Did you get shot? Yeah. He's got that forever. But Lerone he's a very interesting dude on top of that. So yeah, I've been high on this guy for a long, long time.
Very good. I have a little bit of fear he's going to be Arnold Allen and just never get there, but be great, because doesn't have that, but we'll see. And I do want to go back very briefly to the dial and the wheel. If you viewers at home, if you've got ideas for what sort of things we should involve, let us know. Put them into the chat. Casey will find them. If they're good ideas, we'll do them.
Yes.
And if they're bad ideas, we may ignore them or we may make fun of you. I don't know.
Yeah. Something on a wheel usually works.
We love a wheel. I love scales, sliding scales.
Please explain a buy points bet. Google no help. So for instance, I have Dan Ige plus 5.5 points here. Mm-hmm. So when the scorecard, if Dan Ige wins at all, I win.
Correct.
If Dan finishes him, I win no matter what. If we go to the cards and Dan Ige loses a decision, but on the cards, if it's by 5 points or less, then I win. So if Lerone Murphy, it's 30-27, 29-28, 29-28, Lerone Murphy, I win because it's a combined 5 points that Dan Ige lost by. Now, if it's 2 30-27s, I'm screwed. I lose no matter what. Or you can do the war. You want to talk about gambling robberies? Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa.
Dude, I had splits could kill you every time on a spread bet.
No, it wasn't even a split. If they scored the fight 48-47 for Paulo Costa over Sean Strickland, I still win the bet. But they scored it 49-46 for Paulo Costa, so I got screwed. That, you want to talk about shitty robbery scorecards? That one is a shitty robbery scorecard because that horrific card cost me. That was a good chunk. That was one of the bigger bets I placed.
And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why when somebody's mad about a decision online, 8 out of 10 times, it's because they had money on it.
See?
They'll remember that
We're
forever. You will remember the bad beats you've had. Oh man, I remember every bad beat bet I have ever had.
That's a right, yeah.
And then you're like, that judge should lose his job forever because I should have won $20.
That's pretty much where I was. But it's just like, come on, man. Like, that was a great bet. That's a great. You pick your spots for the point spread bets. I've done way better on point spread bets than I haven't.
Because that's what always kills you. Is like it's not the money. I mean, maybe it's the money, but it's like I was smart. I was so smart, and no one's gonna know how smart I was because it didn't work out for me.
It was like I felt so good about it too. I'm just like, me and GC are high fiving. We're like, that was a great bet, Mike. You're what? Oh, thanks, GC. I learned it from the best. And I lost it. I was like, you son of a bitch. You awful referee or judge. There's Lerone Murphy, ready to go. Crowd going crazy. They're into it now.
So what was the points for this for you? Is it plus 3.5?
Plus 5.5.
Five?
Or, no, plus 3.5. You're right. You're right.
3.5,
Plus
yeah.
3.5. You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5.
I mean, look, I'm comfortable with Lerone Murphy just winning 29-28 across the board. Everybody's a winner here. We all feel good. Also, the climb version 2.0. We have 2 steps on the climb this week. We decided, and
2 steps.
2 steps. I went the over 1.5. It like half step because it was minus 700. It's
Okay.
not the minus 500 we want, but as long as this thing goes 7.5 minutes, I'm comfortable with what's happening here.
Dude, I've done some over half rounds on like some parlays that I've done, like Grant Dawson versus Joe Selecki. I did over half a round as a parlay.
Don't bring up Grant Dawson. Why are you bringing up Grant Dawson to me, Mike? You know how I feel about that man. I had to give him the size 10s because of what he did to me.
They're car crashing.
They are getting
they stood in
after
the
it early
pockets and
here.
both landed right hands.
Ige putting that pressure down early, backing Murphy up against the fence.
Yeah. Oh, Ige!
Ooh,
Coming
that was
forward.
a saucy little right hand from
Oh,
Murphy
good rip to the body from Ige.
Man, high pressure early from Ige.
Oh, Murphy with the right hand. Oh, nice jab. Oh, Ige, does he have a welt on the eye? Is he cut?
Looks like there's some discoloration. I can't quite tell though.
Oh,
double leg from
that
Ige.
was nice. He
Big
hossed
finish.
him.
Punched him. I mean,
Very
great
nice.
combination. Got the high guard from Murphy back against the fence. Ige right on the hips.
Yeah, we definitely have
collect
Danny
the
Ige
hands,
blood because you
lift
can
and
see
drop.
it.
Oh yeah, you can see it dropping
He
down.
leaking.
He's got that grapevine on the one leg, trying to consolidate this position. High hips, Daniel. High hips.
This is a great freaking start for Dan Ige.
He came out hot, man.
There are a lot of talks about can Lerone take Dan down, but we didn't ask maybe we didn't ask all the right questions. What happens if Dan takes him down?
Fair point, because in my head, Ige was not going to be the one shooting, but
He's trying to lock in a Gilly here.
Sort of fishing,
No.
but there's just no chance to finish it with the legs tied up like that.
No,
So it's,
100%.
now Ige, Ige kind of trying to advance to a mount.
He's very
He
close.
ends up in half guard. He got his own legs vined up to put in like a reverse lockdown.
You get a couple of short left hands.
Ooh,
He
Ige-
switches to the back as Murphy tries to get up.
Scrambles and Murphy
got a
gives
hook.
up his back. Ige's going to be able to put that second hook in.
Oh, but Murphy doing a
Murphy-
nice job.
Murphy getting his hips very high. That was very nice. From
And he's
Lerone
back up.
Murphy.
And Ige still got the body lock. Murphy trying to get some separation.
Ooh,
Knee to the
good
body.
knee. Good knee for Murphy now in this little clinch here. Good
Oh,
uppercut.
good exchange.
Ige is
Oh,
cut
they
for
both land
sure.
short elbows. That was nice.
Murphy got the plum. All right, back to space.
yes,
that was a
here
good
we
little
go.
exchange. Ige got some sort of cut because his eye's looking a little tough there. I can't see how bad it is though, but definitely cut up.
Combination from Ige comes up a little short. Murphy switching stances.
After that grappling exchange, the pace has settled a little bit.
It has.
Because it was a bit frenetic to start. As a man who desperately needs this to go another 4 minutes, I was like, hey, guys,
For the
take a
climb.
breather. Take a breather.
Good leg kick from Ige. Another one from Ige. Threw a right hand, came up short, and then followed up with a leg kick. Has slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, we're settled in now. Nobody.
Oh, spinning back
Ooh,
kick to the body
good
from
little Spinning
Lerone.
back kick.
Both leg kicks
Lerone
left
with the
hand
leg
from
kick
Dan.
that almost went to the back leg. I love those. Okay, so that looks like a cut like right here.
Yeah.
Bridge of the eyebrow almost. So it shouldn't be too awful if it stays small. But that's also like roughly the same spot where Irene Aldana got the cut that tore half her face off.
Yeah.
So that cut can get worse.
That's the litmus test.
Oh!
Ige dropped him! Oh boy!
Oh,
Oh my gosh! Ige
Oh,
big
big
elbows!
punches.
Murphy is in deep
Murphy.
trouble!
Murphy in
He's in deep trouble!
Get up,
Ige
pull up,
unloading! Big
Lerone-
shots!
Lerone survived.
Oh my
Lerone
gosh!
survived.
Lerone lands a
Lerone's
big shot!
firing
Oh,
back.
he's in bad shape.
Oh.
He's in trouble.
Oh,
Ige just
pin him
Diazing him right now.
and Murphy
And Murphy's
punching
firing back.
Big
Oh,
knee.
switch kick!
Oh,
Murphy going for a takedown, and he cheated very smartly. He cheated very smartly by grabbing the fence. Now he's getting elbowed. And Murphy gets a takedown.
Ige working.
Which
what
is
a freaking round!
What the hell just happened?
Oh, come on!
Oh, no way!
Get the elevation.
No way!
He doesn't have the time to finish it. But what a freaking sequence!
Wow! Jeez!
Ige had him dead to rights, Mike.
Wow!
That was
the ref,
over.
I thought ref stepping in for sure.
I was like, one more punch will do it. And then Ige doing the pitter patter.
10-9 Ige, by the way.
10-8 Ige. It's gotta be, man. He almost killed him at the end. 10-8 Ige for sure for me.
All right.
I mean, credit to Lerone Murphy for fighting through that. Yeesh indeed. That was.
He looks like totally fine now.
I'm gonna see the replay because I think it was a little left hook as Murphy was changing levels that caught him right in the sweet spot, but it happened so quick, and then things went so insane. Good work from the cut man on that, by the way.
Yeah, doesn't even
look like he's got one.
Let's see it. Left hand on the ear, and then Ige comes through. Yep. Oh, it's beauty.
The textbook definition of slip and ripped. He just ducked under that hook, left hand, boom.
Just clean.
I mean,
super clean.
Right under that.
Boom! Oh, right.
I mean, caught him fully out of position on the button.
Right in the teeth.
Genuinely credit. And Murphy looks great now. Like, looks okay. Which
he looks upset. He looks pissed that he got dropped.
I mean, because he knows he lost the round for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe lost the round in a way that he's now playing for a draw or a finish. So
it's possible, because I thought Ige was winning the round until he knocked him down, too.
I got to tell you, the 10-8 that I gave him means your points bet is extremely likely to succeed.
All right, so I like your
Unless
card
Lerone Murphy decides he's going to get a finish for the first time in a while. Your points bet's looking very live right now, Mike.
I do 10-2 Ige. There we go.
There's no world in which Ige didn't win the round, so your points bet's very live.
We're in very good shape right now.
And now we're settling in.
Stances.
Guys, what if we just hold hands for the next minute and a half? Just kumbaya out there. It'll be okay.
It's a big day
right hand from Lerone Murphy.
It's a big day when Cejudo's tweeting.
Oof. I mean, it's early. It's easy to stay up and watch this.
That's true.
Fire up the old pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's like right around lunchtime in the Cejudo household out there in Arizona. Murphy being a little more cautious. He is throwing, but
very cautious.
He's definitely not a lot of spinning stuff. The things he was doing early, not really happening.
He's not just lunging in anymore.
Yeah,
he learned himself a lesson.
He sure did.
Man,
leg kick from Murphy.
Good, yeah.
But Ige's the one pushing forward right now.
Ige's really closing the space down, and when Murphy comes at him, then he's firing.
Nice leg kick from Ige. Didn't put all into that one, but it was
Don't put
smart.
It all into it. You can put it all into it in 40 seconds.
Yes.
Then we can start, feeling some type of way about going on.
We still have Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic coming up. Nice left hand from Ige. We still have Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker. We still have Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. We had a double spinning back fist knockout from Shara Bullet.
Oh, good body kick from Dan Ige there.
That was very nice. Toes right into the rib cage.
And here's the issue for Murphy. He's being very cautious, but you're behind. You kind of got to go the opposite way now.
And there is a world. I don't think so. But there is a world where there is a 10-8 round scored for Ige. Nice spin kick.
Over that 1.5, baby.
The climb
continues.
Ige just tackles him.
That was a sneaky little knee from Murphy in there as Ige tackled him into the fence.
That was a John Lynch
just a little papa
tackle right there. But Lerone doing a nice job.
Lerone hossing him around in the space here.
Gets the body lock. Ige trying to get an underhook, and he has one, almost has two.
So I'm interested to see if Murphy now does go more for this, given that he got the takedown when he was in dire straits. Granted, the Kimura was very dangerous, but
yeah,
maybe he thinks I can have a little more success. He's got to get some sort of real offense going, given that he's clearly behind in this fight.
For sure. Minute 44 left here in round 2. These are definitely the kind of moments that Lerone Murphy can just annoy the shit out of you with.
Yep. Oh, good right hand on the break.
That was
Murphy.
nice. Ige's busted up again.
Ige's
Spin kick from Murphy.
Again.
Murphy's starting to loosen up here, but he's got to be careful. This is when Ige caught him last time. So Murphy started to feel himself a little.
Just working the body a little more. Ooh, he is feeling himself now.
Watch out.
Got that question mark kick going.
Yep.
When somebody's throwing a question mark kick, that's when you know they're starting to feel comfortable. Ooh,
that was
really
a sneaky
nice
little shot from Lerone. Maybe he's feeling himself for good reason now. He feels like he's got something.
I mean, he's finding the rhythm
now. He's starting to get out of the way of Ige's left, which was landing a lot in round one.
Ooh, and he
good combination there.
Good combination. And back to the clinch. This is the fight I anticipated.
Yeah.
And
they takes him down.
Takedown, spins Ige off the fence. Is Ige slowing down?
He looks, and now he's full mount from Murphy.
Full mount from Murphy.
Let's see if Ige can get out of here.
The last minute of both.
This would not be good for the point spread bet.
No, it wouldn't. Ige rolling Murphy on the back.
Get on top, Ige. There he is. The point spread bet. Oh no!
Oh,
armbar,
triangle. Baby. He doesn't have the triangle locked in, but he's got the leg positioning. Ige posturing away.
Yep, Ige looks bored to
tears. Ige is just gonna survive. Ige's not gonna put himself in. Oh, now he's collapsing himself.
Oh boy.
That's not. With more time, this could be real trouble. But
I think Ige's gonna survive the round. He's just gonna take a lot of elbows and short punches
take
here.
Some punches here. 1 second.
All right, 10-9 Murphy.
10-9 Murphy. The last minute of both rounds has been anarchy.
Ige's like, damn it. What did I just do?
I don't know if Ige was getting tired in there, but he certainly, his output slowed down the round as Murphy kind of gained in that confidence. And that could be trouble for him here, but man's never been finished.
I feel like Nick's about to yell at him or is yelling at him.
Man's never been finished, Mike. Your points bet's still live.
We're feeling pretty good.
Something that's never happened before has to happen.
Yeah, but in sports, would you say things like that on a live broadcast?
Is that
wood? All right? There we go.
Wood or?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I don't know if that's wood or not.
We're slapping.
So this looks like wood for sure.
That's wood. So. Yeah, that's from
boxing personalities of 1938.
Tobacco cards from 1938.
Ooh,
both of those. Sick. We got that the boxing poster signed by Larry Holmes.
Oh, that's
Ali.
signed?
Yeah, 2 signatures right there.
That's you guys don't even know all the things that are around here.
If Command Center 2.0 featured all of these photos, so we're bringing them back. So if you were with us from the get-go when I got to MMA fighting, you were familiar with the tobacco card poster and the Muhammad Ali Larry Holmes poster. The last fight of Muhammad Ali's career, October 1980, the last hurrah.
It was actually a horrible fight. It was really
friggin' terrible. Yeah.
I obviously did not watch that live, but
no, neither did I. Murphy, a -180 live odd favorite right now.
I don't care for that. I'd be taking Dan Ige.
Slamming Dan right now.
I'd be taking Dan Ige money right now. Plus
Ige coming in with those short little uppercuts.
Oh, good whizzer from Ige, keeping himself upright. Murphy almost getting the finish here. That whizzer is doing.
This is so taxing.
That whizzer is the meme of Spider-Man holding the bus back. Just don't. Ooh, good knee from Murphy.
Get some space. That was sick.
I really thought he was going for a ride, man.
Wow. Oh, that was a hard leg kick from Lerone. Ige's gonna start going.
Yeah, Ige. If Ige's tired, he needs to stop being tired. Lerone is feeling himself.
Yep. He does not want to get taken down here. Head kick blocked by Ige. Oh no, he made a mistake.
Ooh, decent sprawl, though.
Great job. He's trying to get a foot out. He does. Look at this.
Ige going to take the back on this scramble.
Wow.
Elevate and power through. Elevate and drive through.
He's trying.
On. Murphy's going to keep.
He's got top position. Boy, banana split.
I say they're both rolling that grip.
Now Ige's going to crucifix it almost.
Ige in side control, and Ige should just.
He's got an arm trapped
right now. I would just hang tight to this.
Yeah, try to trap that other arm too.
I mean,
this could be a big problem. Did Murphy get an arm out? Yeah, I think he did. Yep, he did.
Now Murphy trying to scramble inside. Interesting choices.
He could win the round just chilling here.
Just hang out right here.
Oh, he almost mounted him.
He's got the arm triangle set up. Got that arm triangle set up, and then Murphy puts the arm back.
Yep. What a moment.
But
That
I
was a grueling little exchange up there.
It was a really fun little
Yeah, it was fun.
scramble.
Little standing scramble.
But if Ige can just hold this.
Oh,
we're going to the truck? Are we
Okay.
going to the truck? Toe hold from Laurel Murphy. Let's go. Toe hold.
Oh, great
sick.
job by Dan Ige. And now he's back in freaking
I loved that. So I had this
half guard.
conversation with
arm triangle again. He's trying again. Not there, but he's.
I'm not concerned about this at this moment. Because Murphy clearly sees it and is going to dive back. But Ige just gets to ride, be on top here, kind of suck clock away. Like I said, that plus 140 live on Ige looked good.
Yep. The fight ends in this spot. I'm feeling pretty good about the point spread bet.
I would
I'm
say
feeling
that
great about
I would
point
say your
spread
point
bet
spread bet
anyways.
is locked in.
I felt that way.
Well,
after the Sean
I
Strickland
said that.
fight.
I'm going to knock on wood
Yeah,
again
let's
because a
keep on
triangle has
knocking.
now been applied to Danny
Oh
Ige.
God.
And it's
Nope,
not
he's fine.
locked in, but this is, instead of this being 30 seconds, there's 2 minutes of time to get something going here. Nope. Ige postures up, breaks out.
Oh, now he's going to take the back.
Oh, that was just a really poor
Yeah,
choice
that
from
was
Murphy.
bad by Murphy. What is he doing?
Murphy scrambled poorly. He scrambled into this position instead of
Only one hook in
scrambling.
from Dan, though. Murphy's
And he's
desperately
to the
trying to
fence.
get back up.
He's going to get up, but now he's behind. He needs something big to end this
Yep.
round if he can even create space.
He can get a takedown here. This fight may be over.
Murphy's blocked the hands. He's got the turn. Ige is not going to get a takedown at this point.
90 seconds left. We got a fence grab from Ige. Very
He
smart. Very smart. I'm not
grab
even
the
mad at it.
Cheat, sir. Cheat right now.
Yep.
Both of you cheat. It could determine the winner.
Oh, now Murphy gets him down. Murphy gets the back.
Murphy needs some big work. Murphy going for
big
punches.
shots.
Murphy
But
not-
Ige's back up, and he rolls away.
Murphy
And now
is not
Murphy's got the back.
Murphy needs to throw them hooks in, and he's not trying to do the submission game. He's going to try and put hands on him. That was an illegal elbow.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
absolutely an illegal elbow. Is that Mark Smith?
Yep, Mark is letting it go.
He slapped the hand.
Yeah.
Don't you do that. Front headlock series. What's Murphy got here? Throw a Darson, kid. Let's get spicy.
Yep, Ige's waiting for him to make a move.
I mean, Murphy, you are just not going to win this fight doing this.
Nope, he's losing the round.
He's got that. He almost
But
had
Ige
that.
is a slippery little
He's trying
SOB.
to fish through, and Ige bailed back to the inside.
I don't know if this is enough to win him the round, though.
It's not. And Ige's going to win this round if Murphy
Yep.
didn't.
Oh, he dumped him.
What a cheeky little
Wow. He was just like, all right, I'm going to stop trying for a second. Murphy just rolled right off his back. Oh, good knee from
Good
Ige.
knee. You need to get back to space, Lerone. You got 20 seconds to do something stalwart. Oh,
good elbow.
Do the Max
Oh.
Holloway. Point and bang.
Ige returns.
Point and fire.
Oh,
Put
set
10
the table
seconds.
for it.
Ooh,
Oh.
jumping knee.
Oh. Oh, they're both trading.
Oh.
Oh, Ige right back.
Oh,
Big
big
knee for
knee.
Murphy. They're trading.
Oh.
Spin kick ends it. That's it.
Woo.
Did Ige win this one?
Well,
I think Murphy.
I have the
made it.
round. I have the round 10-9 Ige, and so I have a draw, which I feel is the right score.
You might be right.
I
I have
have
10-9 Ige as well, but I think Laurel Murphy kind of knows it,
Yeah.
that there's a real chance he might lose this one. But judging has been a little wonky the last few months.
10-9 Ige.
Good elbow.
Draw. I feel great about that score. Which
Are
is
we
why
letting MMA
ladies,
decisions now?
I'm doing that right now.
What
Which
a
is
great
why,
fight.
ladies and gentlemen, you should score 10-8s more liberally.
What a great fight.
I mean, this main card, these were the fights.
Is Magomed Ankalaev about to impress Dana White? Is that what's about to happen here?
I think either he is or Rakic is going to kill him because Ankalaev gets Curtis Blades out there.
Man, what a good fight. In just a totally different way than the Shara Bullet fight. This is still really fun though.
This was
Oh,
really fun. That at
That
the
knee was sick.
end there, Murphy landed a couple of really good shots as they kind of brawled it out down the stretch. But yeah,
Casey reminding you that you scored the fight for Danny Ige since you gave Dan a 10-8 first round.
Oh, I did. You're right. Casey, that's a
so
correct
29-27
29-27
for Dan. Okay.
Yeah, which means I need to.
That's why he's the
withdraw
best in the
tweet I
game.
just gave.
All right, let's see. Buffman with the afternoon delight tux on. All three judges score it 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Lerone Murphy.
I don't care.
I don't hate it.
I don't care for it.
But I win the point spread bet, which
You
is
win
all
the
I care
point
about.
spread bet.
Which is what matters.
I
thought Dan won.
I don't think that's a robbery. But
no, it's not. It's
I don't care
not
for
egregious.
And
I feel the same way as I felt about the first fight, the Liao fight.
Yeah, it honestly very similar. I really dislike not giving 10-8 the first round. I don't want to harp on that too much. People are probably tired of it. But also cash the bet. So we got the best of all worlds.
We both hit it. The climb continues. You got a Murphy by decision prop. I got the point spread prop. We're good to go. Casey, very excited.
Sorry for the caps.
Let me read what Casey just wrote on the Slack channel. I scored round 3 for Murphy. Round 3 was super close.
I think you could score round 3.
Caps.
I think you
I
can
don't
score round 3 for Murphy.
I thought about it. I thought Ige was like so far ahead through the first half of the round, but Murphy clearly
he did a lot of good. He did the most
huge
damage at the end of this. In this little stretch here. And
now we get the if you don't know, now you know. Told you so.
Now you know.
But we all knew this would be a good fight.
We knew.
We knew.
You didn't tell me anything, Dana White.
DC doing the interviews. Got the what color is he wearing? It's maroon?
Yes.
A little maroony.
I feel like there's
looks
probably
sharp, man.
It's like Merlot. I bet I bet Merlot is the actual color like on the tag of the jacket.
I like it.
And look, little Merlot with a little black t-shirt.
Yes.
Not t-shirt, but
round 1 and round 2 being scored as equal makes no sense.
That's right. I don't know who that is. I can't see that name.
He's absolutely right.
But that's the thing. Like, that's why I say, and you are allowed to do that per the rules of judging. I know people are like, you obviously don't know how. You have to have, no, you're allowed to say this more damage was done here than in your average round. More of an impact was made to your opponent, and thus it warrants more reward. And that's why I'm more liberal with them.
Was there a call out there? All right, here's interesting. Yeah, they all scored it exactly the same.
They all did it. The fact that all three did it is interesting. But
yeah, Mike Bell, Cartledge, and the local judge who had the worst card of the night, Hadi Muhammad Ali, who had the 30-27 card in the first fight for Renat Fakhretdinov. There's Yair Rodriguez.
Let me tell you, I'm not looking at the Twitter right now, but with that image up, people are going to be livid that man now is on the wrong side of this decision as well.
Yep.
Like, we told you should have gotten rid of him. Look at what he just did.
I'm going to get the same person being like, it's the biggest robbery I've ever seen. It's the second one. How is that possible? UFC on Kick. Watching.
I don't know what Kick is.
It's some streaming thing. I just saw that Aiden Ross dude on there getting kneed by Alex Pereira. That's fun and awesome. Cool.
Kick.com/UFC. Hey, I mean, sure.
Good on him.
Oh, good. A 309 promo. Or is this just the John Jones is the greatest promo?
Oh, no,
it could be either.
He's the GOAT. You heard it.
He's the GOAT. It's undeniable.
Longest I'm here. All right, here's the accolades. #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. 15 title wins. I hope it's just the John Jones promo because this would be incredibly funny.
Dude.
Oh, there he is.
Well, that's the thing. That is the John Jones promo. They just now added the Stipe part. Because legitimately when that was happening, I was the guy working. I was like, when's the Stipe part coming? It just never did.
Which is incredibly hilarious.
It's awesome.
Saturday, November 16th. It's John Jones versus Stipe.
He's not undefeated. You can't just lie. Like, I'm
right
sorry that you don't want him to be defeated, but you can't just lie and say he's undefeated. He is defeated. The number is real. Like, I don't know what you want.
He has a 1 in his record.
It's there. It's literally when you put the freaking number up beneath his name right before he kills Stipe, it's gonna be there. He's not undefeated. It
even says it right there, 27-1. You put his record on the fucking screen after you said he's undefeated. What is happening? What kind of freaking promo is that? Who saw this promo and was like, you know what? This makes perfect sense. He's undefeated. But let's put his fucking record up there with 1 loss.
It's just so childish. Like, if you're the greatest of all time, you don't have to say it. Like, it's very simple. And like, he may be, if you want to call him the greatest, I'm not arguing. Like, that's a reasonable opinion, but we don't have to gild the lily. Like, we don't have to be like, no, it's undeniable. He's the best that's ever been. He's undefeated. Like, just let his resume speak for itself.
That elbow on Rashad Evans was just so friggin' nasty.
John Jones on the rise is arguably the best fighter I've ever seen. Like, the first like 4 runs as a title fighter was like before he decided to be late career John Jones, which is much worse. Yeah, dude, he was just. I remember watching him beat Shogun and be like, no one's ever going to beat this guy. There's no one is ever going to beat this guy.
I love that the UFC blatantly lies to our faces.
Like, dude, it's like and I'm not trying to open this bag of worms, but it's like the Dana thing this week in the power slap thing was like, look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna tell it to you straight. Francis Ngannou's all about the money. And then like less than 30 seconds later is like, he would have made more money in the UFC. Dude, which one is it? You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. You just can't do that.
It's very funny. The whole thing is just very funny.
So silly.
There's the main card. It's John Jones versus Stipe, Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. Look at Karine Silva getting featured bout spot against Viviane Araújo, Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig.
For you and your fantasy team.
Yes, big spot. Need Karine Silva to do the damn thing. Gets a top 10 opponent. And then we got Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders kicking off the main card. Does that say to you that this is going to be Chris Weidman's last fight if they're throwing him on the main card?
I didn't think about that at all, but I think it would make a lot of sense.
I mean, we're kind of looking at the lineup, and Chris is probably the biggest name.
Chris is a big star, but like, it would make sense. So I would hope that if he was going to do it, hey, it's New York, I'm going to retire. He'd let us know beforehand, and we could make it a celebration.
Could do a little swing rounds action.
I'm just not certain at all that he's going to retire. I think he still feels that he wants to compete based on the stuff he said. And so I'm not saying he needs to retire. Like, I don't think he's in a Tony Ferguson, please quit spot, but
yeah, like Brad, like he didn't, it was tough to watch the Brad Tavares fight because you saw he got hurt again.
Mm-hmm.
In the Bruno Silva fight, like he didn't look great.
I mean, he's clearly not the fighter he once was at his peak, and that's understandable.
And he can beat Eric Anders. Yeah, like it's very,
exactly.
Very
Eric
possible.
Anders is great matchmaking. That's a fight he can win.
Yeah,
and so if he wants to stay and compete, got no issues with it. But it would be a great retirement to retire in New York. But also, they go to New York every year, so if he wants to wait and do it next year, next November, he can do it again.
All right, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Magomed Ankalaev tied for the top spot.
A man has never
with Yuri Prochazka. How is him and Yuri both ranked number 1? I don't understand. Yuri's been knocked out.
Even number of points in the rankings when they get the rankings thing.
Right, but Yuri has been knocked out 2 out of 3 fights.
I don't know. I had Magomed Ankalaev as number 1 for quite some time.
Even when he wasn't the champion.
And only bumped him down to number 2 after Pereira got his second win. Then I was like, okay, fine.
All right, I have to do it.
I got to do it now. But like,
yeah, there's Magomed Ankalaev. There's boring Magomed Ankalaev just head kicking fools unconscious. Yeah,
dude,
his
boring. 1 career loss is a miracle. He was beating the shit out of Paul Craig and a literal last second tech sub. Like just like 1 more second. Had he made it to the final bell, it would have gone to the cards. He would have clearly won. Yeah. And this is ridiculous that we're just like, this guy, the people. Because it's not just, and Dana White leads, people follow. But like the amount of comments, the amount of people that have been in my DMs.
Like, look at this knockout.
It's awesome.
Look at what he did.
He killed Johnny Walker.
He killed everybody. Look at that.
Dude, he's a fun fighter.
Yeah.
He can be boring. There are certain
The Thiago Santos fight was honestly one of the biggest ball drops of his entire career. Because they gave him a main event at the peak of their powers at the time, like where they couldn't miss. Apex, anywhere else, everybody was watching. They give you a main event against Thiago Santos, and that was a very boring fight.
Yeah.
Very boring performance. It wasn't good. Dominant, but nobody cared.
Boring against everyone.
Nobody cared.
Thiago Santos has been boring since he blew out both his knees.
Yeah.
He has not been in a fun fight since both of his knees fell apart. And Rakic is exactly the perfect matchmaking here from the UFC standpoint of this dude's going to be extremely difficult for you to defeat and even really, really good to even look good against. And when you don't, then we can just pass you over because we objectively don't like you. And the fan base really doesn't like him for reasons that I just don't get.
Magomed Ankalaev, yeah. This is because if Magomed Ankalaev loses this fight, he's never fighting for the belt.
Never.
It's never, ever happening. This is his Marab Bilal moment. I mean, have a bet on this fight. I have the under 2.5 at plus 165.
I really toyed with Ankalaev as a bet, as a parlay piece, as a member of the climb. And I was like, I'm out. I'm already too emotionally invested in this. Not that I'm even a big Ankalaev fan, frankly, but just like how much the pushback against him has come at me. Because I've been like, it's very ridiculous he's not fighting for the belt, which I think is a fair statement. Like, no, what do you mean he deserves to fight for a belt? I don't know. He's got a bunch of wins over ranked dudes and he hasn't lost in 8 years or whatever it is. Like,
and the Jan Blachowicz fight is not a bad fight.
It's not a bad fight. Many people, including Jan Blachowicz himself, believed that Ankalaev won.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I scored that fight a draw. I thought the outcome was fine. But, like, it's so weird how the narrative can change so quickly.
I hear the shakes.
The shakes?
Would you like to try a Celsius?
Let's try one.
Okay. I'm going to take the dog out to do his
fair.
His
fair,
thing.
Fair.
BRB.
I mean, now is the time.
Jump in front of the camera.
Now is the time to do so because Alexander Rakic he's in the thing. Casey, if we got questions, fire them up. I'll hop on some while Mike's attending to Shiloh. Is that an iron turtle symbol? Sure is what it looks like to me. Shouts out to the iron turtle. Unclear what that has to do with now other than. And wait, is that Jonah? Jonah, come on. I'm not wearing a hat today. You see this? There's no hat. Remember that. Rakic is a big fella, guys. I don't know if y'all know this about him, but he's a big, big man. Questions for Jed? Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that little prompt there. Yeah, Mike will be back in a minute, and we're just kind of at the weigh-in spot, and I got nothing to talk about right now. So if you have something you would like me to talk about, fire in. No questions are off limits. Say, Rakic looks really, really confident right now. Got your window back on so I can watch it through the window. Oh, put your window back on so I can watch it through the window. I mean, what if I do it with like my black phone screen? Can you get the image off of that? Really make it so you can just have it's there, but like again, $80. You'd already gotten your $80 worth. Jed, favorite drink? If we're going an alcoholic beverage, just bourbon and ginger. It's my go-to. Which one should I go? Peach Vibe seems Georgia, baby. Georgia peaches. My favorite drink could be Celsius. We'll see. And Celsius, keep an eye out. I'm more than willing to do paid promotion.
Why do you look like my dad? Who?
I assume that I am not, though I guess I can't be certain of that.
I mean,
but
it could be me. I could be the dad looking MFer.
Let's crack this bad boy open because we may need it.
I'm going for number 2 of the main card here.
Essential Energy accelerates metabolism.
It's good stuff. It tastes good.
Ooh, this smells like peach rings. You know, the candy. This smells like candy peaches.
A good time. What's the most money you've won betting?
Oh, wow. That is something.
Yeah, you weren't ready for that.
That tastes like liquefied peach rings.
It sure does.
I don't know if I could drink a whole can of this, but it's not
good.
The worst thing I've
It's
ever
not
done.
Sugary. It's all good stuff.
I'd say it has that like fake
very
sugar taste in there as well. Yeah. So
what's the most money you've won betting?
In a single evening? I'm trying to remember exactly. This is a little over $5,000. That was when I moved out to Vegas to be a professional gambler, which was a thing that I did after college. And it was my first night there. And I moved out to, it's like, I'm just going to sports bet and then play poker. Not that I'm like a great poker player, do not mistake me, but like I could just sit and play poker and not lose money. And then on the weekends I could bet on the UFC. And the first night out, I took my life savings at that point, which was like $8,000 or something, 10 grand. And I spread it across like 6 different fights and hit 5 of 6. And it was awesome.
It's a great night.
It was like one of the best feelings ever. Cause like, oh shit, I can actually do this. And then obviously I ran a heater to start. So that was sick. And then you stop running the heater and then you're like, this is a terrible way to live life. And I don't want to do this anymore.
It's a lot of stress.
It's incredible. Like I'm stressed now with like a couple $100 on a fight or whatever. Like to have that much money and your functional livelihood on the line is substantially more stressful. So
yeah,
it's a little over $5,000.
5,800 is my best betting day ever, but it was blackjack.
Oh,
Turned 60 into 5860
in
Atlantic City. It was just a heater, man.
I never won money at blackjack.
I turned 60 into 600 at one place, and then we went to Bally's Atlantic City. I don't even know if that still exists. And
that's a heck of a day.
I took $100. I had a buddy sitting next to me who had never played before and got absolutely annihilated. And he half conscious, just like, he was like, just tell me what to do. And I would tell him what to do. He won 1,200 and I won 5,800. There was one hand where, I mean, it got to the point where I was playing minimums, but then I was being like, all right, I'll do 100 here, 200 here. And then I got to like one of those hands that you see like all the time on social media. If you watch blackjack players where they're like, all right, I got all this money. It's the biggest bet I've had. But then you split 3 times and double 3 times. And like everybody starts to crowd around because you're like, they could feel the tensity. And then the dealer busts and everyone goes friggin' bananas for you. And then you just know like, okay, I'm putting most of this away and I'm just going to play with this. Yeah. And you just know it's going to be a great night. And then you start to feel like a king because they all come over and they're like, oh, what's your name? Oh, Mr. Heck, welcome to the hotel. Yeah. You want this? You want this? Yeah. Here's your
let's get you some comp action.
Yeah. And they comped like a whole bunch of stuff. We all ate breakfast for free. Like it was the coolest shit ever. It was awesome. And even my buddy won $1,200 and he didn't even remember it. It was awesome. It was just a legendary run. But now we're ready for some fist fighting, some fisticuffs. Rakic with a big shot early and Ankalaev comes with a fastball. I don't know if this fight's going to last very long the way where we started the first 8 seconds here.
You're the under 2.5?
The under 2.5 plus 165.
I like it. We got to, so next summer for International Fight Week, we'll go to Vegas and we got to play. Because I play blackjack. I know how to play by the book. Yeah. I've never won money. I'm always playing right. And the 2 times I've ever had those hands you're talking about, I split 8s like 5 times and had a couple doubles. Dealer hit 21. And it was just like heartbreaking.
It's the worst.
With money where I'm just like, I have to do this, but I don't even want to. I've got so much exposure on this one hand now. And it's like, dealer showing a 3 turns over an 8, king 21.
I used to love going to cover Bellator events like before I got to MMA fighting because I would go early and just play blackjack. I'd show up 2 hours before I was supposed to get there and I would just play blackjack for 2 hours and I'd always win like $200 or $300 and then go cover the card. Like it was awesome.
That's sick.
It was awesome. Go through like one shoe and just be like, if I double my money or triple my money, I'm out of here. And then I would do it and be like, oh, cool. Sweet.
Speaking of sweet things, they're kicking each other a lot.
A lot of leg kicks. A lot.
We knew Rakic was going to come in.
Inside, outside.
I love it when it becomes so clear the book on you that fans are asking at the pre-fight at the fan Q&A, hey, what are you going to do if Rakic kicks you in the leg a bunch? I was like, I got it. Don't worry. It's like, yeah.
Doesn't seem like he has it because he's getting kicked in the leg a bunch.
He's also kicking back a bunch. He's really trying to get that right hand home.
Oh, big left hand for Ankalaev.
Good left hand for Ankalaev. That's the best shot of the day so far. About 2 minutes in.
He checked that leg kick. Ankalaev checked that one.
Ankalaev needs to pedal down. We're 2 minutes in and there hasn't been a finish.
He's out.
He's going to tell you, can't do it. Can't do it. No Alex Pereira for you, sir. Tries to catch that body kick.
Khalil might get another title shot after the first 3 minutes of this fight. Another leg kick from Rakic. Ankalaev just missed.
Ankalaev kind of just following him around right now. He's not cutting the cage well. Rakic is a large fella.
He's big. These are two very big.
Ooh, up high.
That was a great head kick from Rakic. That was clean too. Ankalaev's got a chin. Oh, Ankalaev tried a front kick. He thought about it. Rakic looking very confident right now.
Rakic just moving around, using that open side space, putting the lead hand out there.
Oh, big left hand from Ankalaev right on the chest.
Left.
Right on the tattoo.
Honestly, Ankalaev might be better served by switching stances to close this up.
Good body kick from Ankalaev. Minute 50. Nice kick to the top of the thigh. Another hard leg kick from Rakic.
That one got his body moving a little.
Another one.
A little calfer.
God, that's so sneaky.
A little snappy calf kick. Pa.
Now
Rakic's feeling himself. He's bouncing with the hands down.
Yep, Ankalaev is not moving.
Ankalaev, your title shot is slipping away.
Oh, big left hand. He's going for it.
They have him. Oh, that's
Rakic. 12 of 12 leg kicks, 13 of 13.
And this is why Alex Pereira can beat the man. He's gonna kick him in the legs a bunch,
and way better. And Rakic is doing great.
And Rakic is having a ton of success with this. Ank, you got to do something.
Yeah,
the title shot is falling away.
Yep.
Maybe,
minutes ago.
Maybe his thought was, if I just don't shoot, then Dana won't be mad.
Yeah, but you have to
You also have to win. You do have to win.
Yes. Oh, we almost got a full flash from Rakic.
He really, DC just says Ankalaev has great eyes, and he does. Everything Rakic is throwing back above leg height, Ankalaev is on to almost all of it.
Yes. Oh, good left hand from Rakic. That was a beautiful jab.
So retreating jab snaps him.
Left hand from Ankalaev. Rakic seems to see everything coming right now. Ankalaev's kind of a one-trick pony at the moment.
But this also is how Yuri fought Rakic.
Oh!
And in the second round, when Rakic slowed down just a tick, Yuri just YOLO'd into him. So
Final 10.
Maybe that's what Ank's hoping for here.
Yeah, this kind of.
But I mean,
you're absolutely right.
Good
left hand, and that's it.
End, but
10-9 Rakic.
10-9 Rakic, Casey.
Easy.
Bunch of low kicks. Not a monstrous, but I mean, you can see the redness on that outside calf of
does not look comfortable standing up either.
Again, you would think that the man would develop some more tactics to prevent that, but
yeah, trying to check one every 5 leg kicks and then throwing one left hand is probably not going to win you this fight. So
I got to tell you, he is in dangerous position of losing any hope of fighting Alex Pereira.
Yep, not a great start. He needs a knockout here, and badly.
Just needs something. Our momentum meter.
Yes.
It's ticking down.
His is going down. Meter for Rakic slightly going up. Meter for Carlos Ulberg starting to go up.
The Margot Ankalaev momentum meter is all the way down. The UFC 308 momentum
it's at the
meter,
recycling bin over there.
The momentum meter for the event just ticking down a little bit.
Just a little. Another Jones Stipe promo. I might have to go ahead and buy that and save my $10.
Ooh, save that $10. You offer ends November 11th. So,
or is that for new subscribers?
I can't tell.
Yeah.
And round 2, and immediate calf kick from Rakic.
I mean, the man knows it. Man knows it works.
451, 50, 49, 48.
Perfect. I mean, Casey is just unbelievable.
Oh,
the elbow! That was
cheeky little
crazy.
Back up elbow
Ankalaev.
from Ankalaev.
That was a new move.
Not sure that was intentional.
Ankalaev is a minus 425 on the live odds. How is this possible?
I don't know, man. Did not. Okay.
Are we watching different fights?
I don't know.
He landed one good shot.
Like, he landed a couple of punches, but I don't know. Rakic kicked him in the.
Am I not? Are we insane?
Maybe people just forget the leg kicks are real.
All right, Kevin, I always got our back.
Like, leg kicks do count.
Nick Baldwin?
They are an important piece of.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh God. Now I know we're screwed.
I gotta
Henry
say,
Cejudo agrees
the
with
people
us.
who are agreeing with us, I wouldn't say are my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Oh, salty little right hand counter from Rakic. Ankalaev, buddy, you gotta do stuff. You can't just win. You gotta win big. Another almost checked that little calf kick.
He's getting closer, but he's just not doing anything.
He's not
It's
cutting
crazy.
the cage when Rakic gets backed up behind the black line. Then he starts pivoting out, and Ankalaev chases him instead of cutting that retreat angle.
Oh, good right hand from Rakic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just look at the body language of Rakic.
Mm,
oh, good left hand from Ankalaev. He's starting to get closer. He's starting to creep in there.
When Rakic commits
it's just
to
one
a punch,
shot, man. It's just he's just thrown one shot.
When Rakic commits to a punch from his rear hand, when his right hand commits, then Ankalaev is finding the ability to navigate the space because Rakic is too committed. But
yeah, and Rakic is just like, all right, he's only thrown one punch. There's nothing coming behind it, and I think he would
no combination.
A knockout could happen if he just throws more than one shot because he's leaving himself open for it. But Rakic could just feels like he can do whatever he wants right now.
Ankalaev head kick incoming, just in this one. Ooh, good body shot.
That one got his attention. His arms dropped a little bit.
That was a nasty left hand, straight pissed into the midsection.
Just imagine if he followed up on it.
And he is starting to corner Rakic more.
Yep.
He's not,
leg kick.
It's not as much as you would want, but he's doing it more. But
kick to the thigh.
And I would say this is a better Ankalaev round, though apparently the first round was a great one if you ask half of Twitter.
Oh, big left from Ankalaev.
This is going to be the exact same replay of Yuri.
Oh, head kick from Ankalaev.
Where Rakic just starts slowing down enough that then you can hit him, and then it's bad.
Oh, big left from Ankalaev. Body kick from Ankalaev. Starting to turn it up now.
That left hand was salty. And another.
He's starting to throw a little more.
I'm going to open up. Little shot in there from Rock.
Little left hook from Rakic. Leg kick. Check that one. From minute 40. Leg kicks. New record for Rakic.
Oh,
another one. Add to that record.
We actually had a check. One in a million.
Yeah.
Ankalaev, you got to keep backing him up. You were backing him up and
had
so much
you're making
success,
him uncomfortable.
Now you're kind of letting this sit in the middle again.
Now he's bouncing around again.
The momentum is swinging back. Oh, a change in stance from Ankalaev. Interesting.
And Rakic ties him up.
And
he could steal this one.
Fence.
Trying to steal it.
Try and change levels. Double unders for Frank. He's going to get off. He's going to get out into space. Double unders, and now Rakic has to retreat to the cage for takedown defense.
Lerone Murphy called it Josh Emmett, by the way.
Good call out.
That's a good call out. That's very sensible.
Got no issue with that.
That's a main. That could be a main event.
That's an Apex main event for sure. And we get a break.
That could be a fight night made.
Oh,
Ank with another big left.
Ank with a good left there. Much better round from him. Go.
Oh, that's a good shot to the body.
The shot to the body, when it's that left hand, when it's landing, you're getting reactions out of Rakic.
30 seconds.
Tried to catch him with a mean counter. Rakic just missing a pair of big counter shots.
Another leg kick from Rakic. Short little left from Ankalaev. Kick to the thigh from Ankalaev.
I got to be honest. If I'm Alex Pereira, I'll fight Ankalaev right now. Let's do it.
Of course. I've been saying for months that I would pick Pereira to win anyways, but this just justifies it even more. You could absolutely
convince me to pick him to win that. Ooh, that was almost very fun until they both missed everything.
Yep.
Rakic saw him coming in with the counters. Good rebound round.
Ankalaev,
that's a 10-9 round Ankalaev for me. All tied up heading into the big one.
How do the peeps have it? Big spot for Rakic too. Win here. Probably get him a title shot. If I'm Pereira, I'm thinking about fighting Rakic might be a good time.
I guess maybe just because
19-19 over there.
2 losses and then 1 win is odd, but
tied. Most people with us. Anybody on the 2018 Ankalaev side?
I'm seeing tweet from my boy, the Naked Gambler. Ankalaev looks like the thought of grappling may have briefly entered his mind. He must be denied a title shot. Oh, you thought about grappling? Nope. You're not involved. Get out of here. And Shara Bullet. The only way Israel Adesanya can avoid me is to retire. Well, I don't think that's true. I believe there are many ways he could never fight you. That is just one of the opportunities.
You're not fighting Izzy now. It's just not happening.
Unlikely.
Not happening.
All right, round 3. All to play for. A title shot potentially up for grabs.
Yep. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Oh, Rakic just
immediately
clobbered him with the combination right off the bat.
Good body kick from Octo.
Yep. My under 2.5 is
ooh, salty left hand.
It's getting a little spicy right now.
So we need some things to happen real fast here. Real fast. Minus 1,300 live odds for Ankalaev. I would bet Rakic on principle if I had access to a live action right now. Plus 700 for Rock. Ooh, good left hand from Onk.
Yeah, that's wild.
Snap the head back. Minus 1,300 is a big number.
That's crazy.
Man.
Mostly 1919s.
Yeah. It's a couple 20. I mean, obvious. The people who thought Onk won the first one definitely would have thought he won the second one.
There's your favorite word, weaponize. Minute down. Not much happening here.
I can't deal with the post-fight press conference where Onk wins is 29-28 and Dana's like, nope.
He's going to be like, we'll see what happens. We have to go matchmaking meeting on Tuesday.
We're hoping Carlos Ulberg does something really cool.
Yep.
That's what we're hoping for.
Well, I don't make fights a day of the fight.
Ooh, good body going kick to be the answer. He's found a home for the body kick just right under that elbow.
Yep.
He's not throwing it a lot, but when he does, it's landing.
If he just threw something with the right hand behind it, he would probably land.
No combination work.
We got a minute left, or I will lose my first bet of the day, and that's okay.
I'm predicting a big finish here in just a moment. Come on.
Okay.
Kaboom. Let's go. Boom
Head
goes the dynamite.
Comes up short. Left hand misses.
Let's go.
I don't know if either guy has really landed at all this round.
Ankalaev put a friggin' stamp on it.
Ankalaev comes up short with the left. There's the leg kick from Rakic. Oh, two of them.
Rakic just really.
That was a nasty one.
Rakic looks like he's a little bloodied under the eye or on the nose somewhere. A little blood on his face. Just misses a counter.
Rakic sneaks in with a jab and then gets out of the way. Oh, that was a big left for Ankalaev.
Left hand from Ankalaev there. When Onk does land, he snaps the head back. It's just
one punch.
He is just not committing to enough off. Another left.
Yeah, Alex Pereira might start Ankalaev. Like real bad.
Absolutely win that fight. Like very, very reasonably. And this idea that we're just like not going to do it seems very silly to me.
Yeah.
Now Rakic goes for a takedown. He's on a single.
He just cost himself a title shot.
Oh, well. You can't blame Magomed Ankalaev. He didn't initiate this grappling sequence. Rakic is the one fighting dishonorably, Mike.
That's true.
He's on this high crotch that's going
I also
nowhere.
have Ankalaev on fantasy, so this is like not...
Oh, I forgot you have Ankalaev on fantasy. Hey, a ranked win is a ranked win.
It sure is.
That no finish is, but a ranked win, it's 125 smackaroos for you.
I hope I'm watching the same... I hope the judges are watching the same fight that Aaron Bronsetter's watching, because he seems incredibly confident that Ankalaev won the first 2 rounds.
I mean,
and I don't feel that kind of confidence. I don't even feel like he's winning the 3rd round right now.
To me, the 3rd round right now is entirely up for. No one has done anything that makes me think they're ahead right now. Oh, we've got a reverse of position against the cage now.
Rakic being smart. He's just like, I'm gonna entice a grappling exchange, so I make sure that this man never fights
gets
for a
title shot. The UFC will love
I'll let him take me down. This is the plan they had all along.
If I can just mug this up, that's as good as a win. Dana spoke to me backstage. Make it ugly. You make it ugly. That's all I care about.
Final minute.
60 seconds for Magomed Ankalaev to make something happen here in a serious way.
Now he's got him against the fence.
Got the double unders, but Rakic digs the outward hand out. Ooh, crowd's trying to get a little restless.
They're like, Ank, you got to get in. You got to do something here. You're not getting a title shot.
Break to space, Ankalaev. You got to get out of here, man. You got to do. You can't grind this away. I'm not even sure you won this round and this fight as a result.
Short knees. Oh, that looked like a knee to the
kind of look low,
nutters.
But nobody's stopping. Good high knee from Onk.
Oh,
good little combination. Another good knee.
All right, now we're
Rakic firing back in on him. And now with 13 seconds, we're still just staying in here.
Oh, good shot. Good left hands from Ankalaev. He might have just snuck this one out.
He's going to for me.
Yeah,
but
29-28.
I'm giving a 10-9 for Ankalaev down the
Yeah,
stretch. But
I'm in the same boat.
only because the rules actively tell you not to score 10-10s. Otherwise, I would have that at 10-10. That round was not significant. But 29,
Like there was a good, like, all kidding aside, that was a like good high level mixed martial arts contest.
It was a perfectly fine fight between two guys who are obviously very, very good.
Yeah. Ankalaev would be getting a title shot in the Professional Fighters League without question.
Not everybody's Justin Gaethje. Not everybody's Justin Gaethje. And this was a perfectly fine fight. Not a fight you're going to talk about or remember.
No.
But
no.
I mean, this is the bread and butter of fight.
This is not the performance overall that Ankalaev needed to feel real confident he's getting a title fight.
Let me pull up the old Twitter machine here and see what we got going on. Meek.
I have a hard time believing Ankalaev loses this fight. Be a brutal loss.
I see a lot of 2-1. I even see some 3-0 Ankalaevs.
I just don't know how you can give Ankalaev the first round. He got kicked a billion times.
I firmly disagree with that.
30-27 Ankalaev and no title shot.
I don't.
Aspinall versus Pereira, way better fight.
It's not. The fight's garbage.
Pereira versus Ankalaev is not the match. UFC won't do it. That's an interesting fight, though. 29-28 Ank. And let's see if it is indeed 29-28 Ank.
Man, Mike.
Just give me the fantasy points. People are hating on Ank right now?
No, people are hating on me giving 10-8s in very reasonable circumstances. It's so insane.
Wow.
I love you, Jed. That's a ridiculous score. Magomed Ankalaev takes
it done. Gets it done.
Okay, Mike. All right, Mike. He didn't put the performance on. How does he do the thing? Because he's got to do the thing right now to get the title shot.
I don't know, man. Call out Don Davis. That might do it.
I think you got to go at Dana White. You got to be like, Dana White, this is bullshit. You told me beforehand I needed an impressive decision, but I had to fight one of the toughest dudes in the division. Suck my ass.
That would be pretty fun.
I've won 12 fights in a row. You can't protect your boy from me forever. The reason you said that is because you know that I will end the cash cow that is Alex Pereira. Let me at him. That's how you got to do it. It's the only way you can.
But he's not.
He's not going to. Again, the Heck and Meshew Fighter Consulting Services, we're here for you. Let us know.
Let's see. Very uncomfortable opponent for him.
I miss.
He wasn't. That. He said he wasn't. Rakic wasn't striking, and wasn't letting him work. Very uncomfortable opponent. DC asked the question.
Booth did give him though.
Let's see.
You need the Khabib. Easiest fight in the division. He tapped like chicken.
Yeah, call him chicken. Okay. Then he did the thing.
I mean, he did as best as he can, but it ain't good.
Stop running away from me. Not good. It's the fight everybody wants to see. Not good.
I just don't like. So many fighters very clearly stole from Conor McGregor, and like they saw how Conor got popular, and they said, "I'm going to do that." That nobody took from Khabib. Like should have, because like it's so easy to just be like, Dana White, quit protecting your boy. He tapped like chicken. I'll beat him.
That's what he should have done.
Like that's it. Like
that's what he should have done.
Like you are out here trying to protect Alex Pereira from me.
There's Hasbulla. Hasbulla is still a thing.
I didn't know there's your boy.
There's Arman Tsarukyan, the next lightweight champion of the world.
Could be.
I'm so mad I don't get to cash in on that prediction from the beginning of the year, but it's all good. I'll go all in next year on Tsarukyan as well. That could end very quickly. All right, folks, let's go. Bobby freaking Knuckles, Khamzat freaking Chimaev. It's time. Let's go to the peeps. How the peeps feeling here? How we feeling? Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker coming up next. What's the official prediction? How we feeling? Full head of hair, Chimaev. Looking healthy, looking smooth, looking ready.
This is the big one. This AK has Khamzat in his thing.
You have the Nux.
I have Bobby Knuckles, which we know means he is losing. So R.I.P. Robert of the House Knuckles. We knew you well, but you're going to get run over because nobody I've picked has won. So
That's true.
all of my fantasy points.
Do you have Topuria?
No.
Who has Topuria?
Who does have Topuria?
No, I got Holloway.
AK has Topuria.
Okay.
So I know somebody took him because they took him very early.
Yeah, I got Holloway with like the last pick of the draft.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty damn pick. Good
Holloway
pick.
was going to be my wild card, but
yeah.
I stupidly filled out something instead of, except for then Holloway would have lost as well. Oh, shout out to this commercial. Jesus,
the Carpenter.
Jesus, the fight coach. This is the best thing. I cannot wait. We're bringing back this cinema for this friggin' movie.
I'm glad we're doing a live stream right now because I have to ask the people if they are interested in this. I've been reached out by the people of this film to like talk to the actors involved in it.
I want to do it.
Should we do it?
Yes.
Should we do it? Okay.
1,000,000,000% we should do this.
Should we do interviews with like the actors and the creators of this film?
Not even a
Do you want it? People, the peeps. Shiloh.
Shiloh decided to stop and shake right at the camera and knocked it all around. Big stretch, Shiloh. Big stretch.
Shiloh. No. Go lay down. Go lay down. Right there. Lay down right there.
Right there. You can hang out.
Lay down.
Oh, there you go, Shiloh.
You're a good boy, but
you've
ruined everything.
You've ruined it all, but it's okay. It'll never recover. Mike, to answer your question, yes, we should talk to everybody who's remotely involved in that film.
Okay.
That's my favorite thing that I've seen in weeks when that came up yesterday. It's like, I don't know who thought to write this. I don't know why they thought to write it.
But you're all brilliant.
Or how they got the money to do it. Couldn't love this more. If it's out in theaters,
is cinema.
I'm showing up on opening night if that's in theaters.
See, what we need to do is like do a watch party watching that movie.
I mean, if you're in good with the people who make it, maybe we can.
I think we should probably try.
Maybe
we'll live stream our reactions to it.
They'll give us a digital screener of it. And we can
Mystery Science Theater 3000 the shit out of it. Best. That would be incredible.
Best.
That would be incredible. Oh man,
this
is this a John Jones promo again? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's got to be a Khamzat, right?
I hope so.
We're up in the mountains.
Oh, yep.
Oh, hello, Shadow. Y'all, I don't think you understand how cute Mike's dog is, but it's pretty
the best.
Cute. He's a pretty cute little fella.
He's the best.
And he's real soft. Just the softest.
Yeah. All right. There's Khamzat. That gym has it all. Super chat from the bad guy. Boys, I have Anthony Hernandez, Lerone, Ankalaev, and Chimaev in a parlay. Should I cash out? It
depends on how much you're cashing out for. My general thesis is bird in the hand is better. If you're already making money, which you should be, you're 3 legs in, take the guarantee because anything can happen in sport. You never know. But I like that parlay for you ahead before any of the fights. I thought all those were solid. So, but take the money. It's always you can guarantee yourself a winning night
with Fluffy in that mix. Like he's got to be making good plus 2 something, right?
You already have made money if you are cashing out at
and Murphy was a favorite, but he wasn't like a huge favorite.
He's actually pretty sizable. It would depend on when he put it in.
Okay.
And if he put it in with Fluffy at the time, maybe it was a little lower, but he got to like -2 something. So
he's probably like plus 270 or something close to that.
4 legs might be higher than that.
Well, with
4 legs, but right now. So in general, I say take your money because you'll never feel bad about it. You just won't once you made the money. But like I thought of this the other week. Unless you're like really deep in the weeds of internet gambling culture, like I've ended up being, you may have not seen this. There was a dude who had like a 10-leg NFL picks parlay that was like $10 to win $80,000, and the last leg was Monday Night Football Jets as underdogs to beat the Bills, and At halftime, when Aaron Rodgers threw the Hail, like the guy was like, I think I'm just going to let it ride. I'm not going to take my cash out option for like 20 grand or whatever it was. And then it was like, I think that's dumb as shit. And then halftime, Aaron Rodgers throws that Hail Mary and the Jets are like in this game. And he's still like, I'm still going to let it ride. I don't know if he actually ended up doing that or not, but like that guy woke up and felt dumb if he didn't cash out. Don't be that guy.
Oh, man.
Oh, what are we all manning about?
I'm just ready for this freaking fight.
Oh, yeah. I need some more Celsius. Delicious peach flavors. This is not paid promotion, but it could be Celsius. Reach out. Let us know. Mike Heck is a huge supporter of your product, and I'm coming around.
Yes.
I probably won't choose the peach vibe.
It's
extremely peach. But.
People still defending still hating on the Renat take.
People got feelings, man.
I mean, I've already like just ethered everybody on Twitter with this whole thing. I don't really feel I need to do it anymore. You're gonna show me MMA decisions? That's your argument? Like
people really liked that. I saw that immediately. I was like, okay, cool.
Okay. What about the
Juliana?
But then, right? No one scored the Juliana Pena fight on MMA decisions for Juliana Pena. Not one card for Pena.
Well, people did think that was a robbery too. So, people you're entitled to feel how you feel, guys.
Stop being a grump about it. There he is.
Yeah. You just don't have to.
He's walking to the cage. AK, it's happening.
He's doing it.
It's doing it.
He's doing it. Look at him go. My thing is just you don't have to be kind of like an ass about it. You just be like, I disagree. Because there are plenty of people in my comments being like, I really don't agree with how you scored the fight.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I think you're wrong. But when they're like, it's ridiculous that you did that, I'm like, I think it's ridiculous that you think round one.
Khamzat just almost ran over a cameraman. Like literally almost ran over a cameraman.
He's jacked up. Oh, there's
ready to go. There's Volk.
What shirt is he wearing? There's a big, I don't know.
Looks like an R with a tag on it. Are Max and Rob very similar? They were in the top 3 for 7 to 8 years, just grinding for another title shot. Max has it now. Rob is in line if he gets this one. 2 of the best fights of the year. They're in very similar positions, yeah.
They both feel like they're old, but they're actually not. Max is like 32. Rob's like 33. Or maybe switch those. But they feel like they're old because they've been around for a decade plus and fighting at the very top of the sport. Yeah. I mean, I thought of that when we were doing like very similar, certainly different. They have their own specials, but
that's crazy. Khamzat Chimaev's bottom position time in UFC history is 6 seconds. And that's the 4th smallest in history.
Yeah.
That's wild. What 3 have had less time?
I just assume people who haven't ever been taken down, like Usman.
Guys with 1 fight, maybe?
Because usually for those, because those stats usually come from UFC stats.
Usman was on his back forever in the Khamzat fight.
Prior to that, he had never been taken down. So
Habib, maybe? Probably.
No, actually, Habib definitely has.
Oh, that's true.
Because shout
out to Tijuana. Let's go. And he's drunk before 1 p.m.
From Tijuana, brothers. Woo.
Go get it. Go get it.
Let's do it, baby. I mean, this is the fight we were supposed to get back in Saudi. Finally here.
We're about to get some Roy Jones Jr. up in our lives as Bobby Knuckles makes that way to the cage.
I mean, arguably the best athlete turned musician of all time.
This is a great song too.
It's a solid bop.
Someone tried to walk out to this recently, and it just doesn't hit the same. Oh man, Khamzat pacing around. I want to see Khamzat sitting on top of the cage wall again.
I think that's the dopest shit in the world.
Oh, that was the best.
Because a million years ago, before Izzy became champion, and I actually think it was ahead of the interim title fight with Kelvin Gastelum that ended up happening, because I was in Atlanta, and at media day, I went and interviewed him, and I waited until nobody else. This was back when they did roving scrums. They just put people in corners, and you just walk to them. And so like everybody was there to talk to Max DP. And I waited till everybody cleared and I went up, and I was like, I just got a really simple question for you. So I don't know if you've never seen it. Back in his kickboxing days, Izzy did this unbelievably cool thing where when he'd get in the ring and he'd be waiting, he would just lay out on the ropes. He'd get in the corner and he'd stretch out put his feet up on the ropes and kick back
I love
like
that.
in a recliner. And it's such a sick look. And it was like, hey, man, are you ever going to do something like that? Obviously, you can't do the same. And he's like, it's hard. I don't know. And then the minute I saw Khamzat do that, I was like, that's Izzy on the ropes.
Yeah,
That's the coolest shit ever. That should be his new gimmick because
I
it's
love that
sick.
so much.
Just sitting there waiting up there, Darren Till just hanging with him. Like, should do that every
He's
time.
just sitting there like laughing with that
Yeah.
evil look on his face.
He's got that like casual arm down stance. Like, I'm about to kill this dude. Come to daddy. Like, coolest shit in the world. Do that.
Robert Whittaker couldn't look more ready for this.
He has a great mean face.
Oh, it's incredible.
Always
This is better.
got it.
This is better than the Ikram Al-Scarab mean face, and that was a fucking mean face and a half for the Ikram fight.
And he killed Ikram.
He sure did.
He killed.
So if we're basing us on mean faces, Khamzat's gonna get dusted real quick.
See, this is what we need, like a wheel of some kind. Just be like,
Yeah.
over under how many seconds until Khamzat shoots
Yes.
on Whittaker?
That's a great call.
7.5.
The wheel of fun.
Again,
Whittaker just milking this to
very
no
angry.
end, and it's awesome.
Very angry face.
Bobby Knuckles, he's yelling and screaming. He's getting pumped. We got protein popcorn ads all over the octagon. What's Khamzat doing?
Just waiting to tackle this dude.
Oh, he's definitely.
Oh, he's got
that man.
He's got the psycho killer
Yeah.
face on him.
He
He's like,
certainly
oh.
does. Bobby Knuckles mean mugging. Yup.
I had this conversation last night with some friends over some drinks, talking about fighting, not fighting, but like being in fights in the real world. And, it was just like, you have outside of professional fighting, if you just got to be crazy. If you're crazy, you're going to win 99% of the fights you have in the real world. Khamzat has crazy energy in a world of professional fist fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Like a man who does not have it all together up here in a way that is intimidating as shit.
He's got a great mean face. He's got a great, like, I'm about to do really awful things.
Yeah,
to
and
your
enjoy
face.
it. Whereas like Robert just looks angry. Khamzat's like, this is going to be sickening, and I'm going to relish this.
Robert's like, I'm just here to have a fist fight. Hamzat's like, I'm gonna like break each toe off one at a time.
I'm here to hurt you physically and emotionally.
Hinata Moicano getting the take up there. Sink or swim, he says for Khamzat Chimaev.
I kind of think he's right. I'll tell you the thing.
Okay.
I think so, man. And like, I think he's going to swim. I don't know if you saw, Khamzat had some footage out with him rolling with Luke Rockhold, who is an extremely good grappler, and just like kind of easily dummying Luke Rockhold, who's an enormous man and very good at grappling. I was like, I think we just forget because of all the other things that have been happening with his life. And he's had some tougher performances than certainly his barnstorming at the start.
Yeah.
Dude is an unbelievable talent.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Sorry, Sean Strickland.
He looks huge. And he looks really enormous. Big right now. So I have multiple bets on this fight. I have Chimaev wins in round 1 or round 2 at plus 155. Like and I have also, because I don't like to hedge that often, but I figure in this fight, I have Whittaker round 3 or 4 at plus 900.
I was right. You said that, and I do like that. I just have, it's up on the board. I've got Chimaev inside the distance, KO or sub prop. I think is my pick up there. Yeah, I think it's getting done in round 2.
That's my pick as well. Sub round 2.
Yeah. Same.
But if we get past there, if we see round 3,
I mean, honestly,
this fight changes dramatically.
If I just see Whittaker just stuff the first takedown clean, like, okay.
Khamzat is getting forced back by the official, like literally being pushed back.
He's going to shoot within 3 seconds. 4 seconds is my official call.
Okay.
Within 4 seconds.
Over. All right, let's see.
1,
we're underway.
2, 3. I lose.
Yeah, I win. The wheel would have been fun, but that's also fun. Leg kick.
He looks so much bigger than Robert Whittaker.
So big.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a tackle.
Oh, deep.
Oh, boy.
Curtains.
Oh,
this fight's over.
Whittaker held on to Whittaker grabbed the fence brilliantly, by the way. Still grabbing it.
Just hooking it.
Just incredible veteran savvy right there, because he knows Jason Herzog is not going to take a point or even say a word about
look
it.
at that sick grave.
Oh, man.
Chimaev crawled at him like he got that far off the ground to the ankles, immediately finished. His curtains were done here.
Short left hand by Chimaev, hammer fist, left hand.
He's got a wrist wrap on one side. This is classic Khamzat Chimaev right here, boys. Whittaker
just
on his
trying to
knees
keep a hand up. He's got an arm trap too, which is sick.
Chimaev now working him back across the side where he can maybe scrape him off the fence, give him more control position into space.
Whittaker kind of grabbed the fence again, which
Whittaker
is very smart.
Cheating his pants off, and it's terrific.
Yep.
Chimaev's
Whittaker grabbing the fence again. Clear grab.
I mean, I love it. Cheat.
Yep.
Chimaev just holding right now, establishing position. Chimaev really is the closest thing we have to Khabib Nurmagomedov at this juncture, and is pretty
short knees. Whittaker just kind of
Whittaker
hanging
up
out.
To his feet.
Oh, these knees to the legs are nasty.
They're not fun. Just gonna break him down again.
But Khamzat's, there's just no. I just don't see a world where he could keep this up. But
that's the thing.
This is just
this
miserable.
Could be construed as victory for. Oh, now
this ain't good.
Dragged him to space, but Whittaker just crawled his happy ass back to the cage. Nope.
I mean, Whittaker had to know this was coming. Yeah. He probably had 18.
Oh, we got the backpack though. Oh, Whittaker does clear the foot.
Yep.
Now we're back in. Oh, he's looking to body triangle lock up.
Whittaker scrambles and gets up.
And just an immediate reshot.
Just
what an ankle lift
that
there.
Was nasty.
Oh, weight is so high. That is such a strong grappling position from this dude.
Whittaker's in trouble.
Dude, Khamzat Chimaev is a terror.
But
he is a terror.
He's still got 2.5 minutes left.
A lot of time to work. I mean, Whittaker just should be scrambling, and the whole game should just be, let's go long.
Yeah.
I know the first round I'm going to be the nail. I just can't get put in,
Short punches.
But also, this is not a high. You don't have to work a lot right now if you're Khamzat. You're just sitting.
He doesn't have to exude a ton of energy.
Oh, he's
had an arm under the chin for a second.
He's trying to drop his hips into the cage side.
Just short little left hands. Just being annoying.
Spins him back into space.
He had it. Now Chimaev is a mountain.
Mount.
Got the back
what
mount.
A clean ride through.
Wow.
I mean, Whittaker is scrambling as much as he can,
but he got a leg free.
Chimaev is floating and riding through all of it perfectly. I can't wait to hear Robert Whittaker talk about this afterwards, because I really like hearing him talk about fights where it's just like, that dude was hearing him talk about Yoel Romero was
big shots from Khamzat.
We're going for
boy.
Tapped immediately.
Wow. Did he break his jaw?
He must have broke something, because Whittaker tapped. I mean, that wasn't under the chin. We got to see what happened, because
Sean Strickland ain't getting a title shot. No, sorry.
Not at all. That was across the face-ish, but even really before Chimaev got it locked in.
Those punches were nasty.
And they were those were panic taps. That was a tap, 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 tap. So I don't know what happened, but
something happened.
And he looks okay. It doesn't look like there's a clear busted orbital, because the quickness of that made it feel like maybe it just was across the jaw and tight, and Whittaker's
mouth can't close. He's like, what?
Yeah, maybe he just busted the jaw there.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe the punches got him. Maybe the punches just soft. It's a crank.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
But I mean, you don't see guys at the level of a Robert. You don't see guys in the UFC tap to a crank that fast.
I didn't think that he even had a good crank on the neck.
Yeah.
It did not look like the head was.
See, there's punches. You could see that second one really went in.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a panic tap immediately.
But that's the thing. Unless I need to see if maybe the face is turned and I can't see. Yeah, that's not really a crank there. That's more compression on the jaw. That's not the neck's turning. That was in. Unless I'm mistaking something, Casey, let me know if I'm reading this. But that doesn't look like a crank. That looks like compression on the jaw.
Wow.
Which I'm not disputing. That's a fine reason to tap. But it just means man's got hella squeeze for Whittaker to be panic tapping that quick.
Damn, dude.
I mean, yeah, that dude's fighting for the belt.
If he
I don't
can-
give a shit.
If he can travel to wherever this fight is going to happen,
Dude, they're going to Saudi in February.
it's not a pay-per-view though.
Saudi wants one back. Turkey gonna pay
That's
him
true.
money.
So they're gonna do 2 pay-per-views in February?
No, maybe they'll just give it a free and say, F it. Turkey will pay the money. And they'll say, hey, like we wanted Whitaker versus this, and instead you gave us Whitaker versus Ankalaev.
And you gave it to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. So we want it.
maybe.
Like,
But why would DDP do that?
I'm not sure he'll have a choice after that performance.
That's true.
That's a bad man.
That's
And like I said, I was very high that Chimaev was going to do it. That's a bad man.
Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Du Plessis rules.
That fight sick. Let me tell you, Khamzat Chimaev versus Alex Pereira. That fight also rules.
That too rules.
Like,
What a performance. Khamzat barely broke a sweat.
it's such a weird, y'all must have forgot, because it's not, I forgot because he lost. It's forgot because he can't fight like half the time. But
Yeah.
like, that dude-
Dislocated jaw.
Dislocated jaw. Okay.
Dislocated jaw.
Which, I mean, yeah, I'd panic tap too.
Damn. That's a bad son of a bitch. Dislocated jaw.
Just dummied him.
Damn.
That wasn't competitive.
No. It's a different Khamzat, man. Just a different
Look, what
at ease, at peace.
Well,
Khamzat
you know,
Chimaev.
I don't know this, but people say when you become a father, things change, and he spoke about that this week. That like
Yeah, it
he's
does.
trying to act better now because he wants to be a man his son can respect, and I hope his son can respect him, because look what he just did to Robert Whittaker, man.
Oh, is that what did it? The elbow?
Elbow popped it out, and then there.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, it's
What a miserable.
yeah, it's just
The look on his face, like, Jesus, what the hell just happened? Wow. All right, what's he gonna say?
give him the belt, man.
Give it to him.
Give him the belt. Give him the title fight.
Dude, just think of these
Do it.
fights. Khamzat versus like, oh, you better give him that mic back. You better give that mic back.
They turned to Mike. I live
That's
here
country.
now. Okay.
There you go.
Just shout out to Abu Dhabi and stuff.
Yep,
and yeah.
things happen. But DC, you see the look of panic in DC's face, like,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa,
what
whoa,
the
whoa,
hell's
whoa.
about to happen,
And
man?
DC's like, yeah, okay, take the damn mic.
Yeah, man. Just there's no question. It's just DDP versus Chimaev now. That's
Yeah.
the fight. I don't care where it goes. You just do it. Chimaev, maybe Chimaev can go to Australia. Who cares? Just do it.
Sure.
I know he can't come here, but like, it's just no other answer, man.
There's only one thing left to do. There's
It
only one
feels
thing
so
left to
weird
do.
since it's
It's 4:12.
let's say it's 4:00 and we're moving our way happily into the main event.
This is great.
Damn good card thus far, guys. Talking to the finish.
They're talking about the finish, one of the violent submissions. There's Khamzat talking to Dana. Oh, man. Time for the main event, you SOBs. Let's go.
Oh, congratulations on cashing your under.
Nailed it.
We're doing great.
Well, I got
gambling-wise.
the one or two. Yeah, I just lost the under 2.5 to the
Steve
Ankalaev.
Harvey made the trip to Abu Dhabi.
Is that Matt Rife?
I have no idea.
Blonde Matt Rife? There's Sergio Ramos
supporting
Ramos.
his boy.
There's Volk with the Represent t-shirt. Is that what it is?
Oh, maybe that's what that is.
It's a sick t-shirt. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a UFC Edmonton promo for a minute. The way that started, what's coming up next? But
Casey, what are the peeps saying? Are they saying Chimaev for the belt? What's
I hope. I mean,
Twitter seems to be in agreement that Sean Strickland is SOL.
is a tough spot. Ilia Topuria, there he is, the champ with the golden mitts. And there he is, the BMF champ, Max Holloway.
Can you imagine Chimaev DDP? Chimaev comes out, runs over him, doesn't get the finish early, and then it's just championship rounds. DDP being a silly goose against Chimaev. Just two.
I love it.
Two horses being chaos merchants in
It's
there.
the best.
Look, it's not DDP Yuri, which is my white whale at this point in time.
It's
all I want is DDP Yuri, but DDP Chimaev is a pretty good one.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's a pretty good fight.
I'm so excited for this. Like, I just need to like take a deep breath.
Deep breath.
Deep breath.
I need to take a drink of water. Hydration is critical.
A little hydration. Now we got a commercial for a video game, and I'm going to let the folks know on social media what is about to happen.
What is about to happen?
The main event is about to happen.
Big time.
Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway.
Some say it may be the fight of the year.
Oh, man. Khamzat Chimaev. Been a pretty good card overall. Like, really, really good. Not 300, because nothing's 300.
Nothing will probably...
But very good. This is probably the third,
300.
as of right now, this is probably the third best pay-per-view of the year.
From an enjoyment standpoint,
300,
it very much has a
299.
chance.
This.
I mean, 306 was fun in a different way. You know, the sphere stuff was interesting and dynamic. But I mean, this has been very fun. And if we get a fight of the year contender in the main event, then yeah, this will be right up there with one of the best events of the year. Also, yeah. I mean, it's no Battle of the Giants, but what card can be Battle of the Giants?
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, that's
skating uphill.
That's really the real question here. And that's what we've learned this week. Battle of the Giants was almost as big as Ring of Fire, Jed.
I mean,
bigger than any UFC event.
It's very big. Again, shout out to Don Davis.
For
stepping up and taking
respect to that man.
Hamzat,
I know looks so much bigger. Yeah, that was the big note, and I noticed that from even the press conference face up, but I definitely noticed it yesterday.
Noticed in the face off yesterday, but he looked even bigger in the cage.
Oh yeah,
than he did yesterday. It's still like,
because that was one thing I noticed when he fought Gilbert Burns, and I was in Jacksonville like covering that fight week. The big thing that I noticed more than anything was like, Jesus H. Christ, Khamzat Chimaev is ginormous. Like way bigger. I'm like, this guy's like 215 right now. And I remember going on the preview shows just being like, how the fuck is this guy making welterweight? And that was the week he made it without issue. Without issue. I think he was the first fighter on the scale that day. He was one of the first two or three fighters. Weighed right in, no problem. Looked good. Didn't look melted. Didn't look like there was any health issues. Looked good. I don't know how he did it. He was Pereira-esque to me. And then, the health issues and everything that happened, he just couldn't really get healthy. Even for the Usman fight, like he looked big, but not as big. Because like Usman
Usman himself is also a big fella.
Yeah, but Usman's not bigger than Whitaker.
I bet they're pretty comparably sized.
But like you also didn't watch that fight and you were like, damn, Khamzat wasn't bigger than Usman.
Yeah.
He looked a weight class above Whitaker in the cage.
Yeah, today. He looked enormous. That was when I felt the most
Forgot
confident.
To get Chick-fil-A for the pregame.
Tough
hang, man. You can't go tomorrow, so
I honestly tried to stop and get Chick-fil-A on my way for lunch here because I just I gotta grab some food. And the line was unbelievable.
It's crazy.
And thank goodness I probably wouldn't have made it. Here on time, honestly.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, we'll just skip that entirely.
Yep.
And get on the road.
It's an excellent call. Excellent call.
Yeah. This week.
Cannot wait, dude. Let's go.
Sick, baby.
It's a bad SOB. Bam. Bam.
Just beating them.
Just wrecking dudes.
People,
if Khamzat can beat Izzy, then get the title shot. Or just be the backup fighter in the rematch.
Why?
Or fight the
why?
There's so much happening.
Why do you I need someone to explain why you want to see Sean Strickland fight Dricus du Plessis again. If there was nobody else, okay. He won one fight. Is Paulo Costa, who none of us are convinced is great. The fight wasn't exciting. Make him win two fights. I don't think it's unreasonable to like win 2 fights before you get to fight again.
What's it like? What's the bigger fight right now? What is the bigger fight right now?
I think it's Chimaev.
Chimaev versus. I mean, they're both big.
I think it's Chimaev, but Sean Strickland is very popular, so maybe it's not. But just like, I've never
I'm rocking
watched
0-4 straight up on the main card picks. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man.
I think I've hit all of them.
I
think I'm 4 for 4.
Let me pull up my picks at this moment in time, but I've missed 2 picks today. They are Silva in the second fight of the evening. That was a bit ambitious, but I said whatever. And then McDebeck Orlby, who I think most people probably missed that one. So otherwise, running a heater right now. So
yeah, and I believe those are the only 2 I missed as well.
And missed the round. I did have submission, but I had first or second round. So did you.
Pull Strickland. I don't care to see that fight again. DDC Khamzat is much more interesting.
It's not even pulling Strickland. That fight hadn't been booked. It's just not booking him. He can weigh in and be the backup, and like that's a very real backup. We know that Chimaev doesn't always make it there, so like sure he can be the backup, but like I do not know how you justify Strickland over Chimaev at this point, unless it is purely we are not confident he'll make weight. He can't fight in America, whatever those are.
Max freaking Holloway.
Big time, baby.
Boys, how does Chimaev versus Alex go?
I would pick Alex, especially now that Alex is up at light heavyweight and big. But you can't count it out, man. Like, if Chimaev gets him down, he can win the fight, and he can get him down.
Certainly.
I think they fight plenty, 10 times. I'll pick Alex to win 6 or 7 of them. But the times Chimaev wins will look the same that they just did.
Max Holloway walking to the octagon.
Hawaiian flag. Elo boy.
Got a smile on his face. Got some facial hair back. Grew his hair back a little bit.
Let the hair back a little bit. Not lettuce Max, but like a little bit of hair.
But I remember like the interview he did with Damon, and he had like no hair and no facial hair. And somehow he's a miracle man.
I miss lettuce Max though. Like just the real fuzzy top there.
Max got the BMF title shorts on.
Here's the thing nobody really talks that much about with Max that I've always liked a ton. That he never joined a big team. It's the same group, and they're like, you see this a lot in boxing where like there's not like these big ATT super teams. There are some well-known coaches and gyms and stuff, but you also just see a lot of dudes come up with like guys who build around one guy. He develops into something and they stay with it. And Max is one of the like fewer representatives we get of that in MMA.
Most significant strikes in UFC history, 3,378. Most wins and finishes in UFC featherweight history, 20 featherweight wins, 11 featherweight finishes. Mm-hmm. The significant strike number is absolutely ridiculous.
It's very, very possible that Max Holloway's significant strike record, when he hangs up the gloves, becomes a untouchable record in the history of sports. A lot of the untouchable records have honestly fallen down. But like Wilt's 100-point game, nobody's ever going to do that again.
No one's Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. I don't think anybody's hitting 400 again.
Gretzky's points record, never going to get touched. Ripken's 8 billion games or whatever insane number of
2,700.
games. I don't know, some unbelievable number of games he played. Like that.
There's 2 MMA records. One is that, and then the double-digit consecutive title defense record, I think, is pretty safe. I don't think anybody's doing it. I don't think anybody's getting 11 straight title defenses. Don't see it happening.
I'm less confident it doesn't, but it could. I mean, it could easily stand the test of time, particularly with the way like Topuria's already just been like, I don't want to keep fighting in featherweight. It's like he would be like a prime example of, you are 27. If you beat Max, you should be able to run this for 5 years, get double-digit wins. And he doesn't seem interested in that. So
just a different time where everybody wants to go up and
different time. DJ and Anderson Silva, baby.
Topuria getting a little fancy entrance.
He's a champ. Champ
This is fun.
gets a little extra, you know. Got them extra shorts.
Speaking of big, Max looks big this week.
Does that's one of the things
He
I'm
looks
really
big.
interested in this fight is to see if the cut back to 145 because it looked like he put on weight to fight Gaethje.
Yep.
Hard to retransform your body that much unless you're a heavyweight. Even then, it's still difficult. But this cut was a little harder. Maybe he's less good in the championship rounds than we normally expect. Of course, maybe it never goes. I have like 8 bets on this fight, Mike. I have so much action on this fight. Let me pull the list because Casey has like a couple of it up there.
I got Holloway. I just have Holloway with the points plus 5.5 at plus 100.
So I've got a Topuria by decision bet at plus 220, I think is the way I got it in. I have a Holloway no decision bet, which is if the goes to decision, then the bet is null and void. If there's a finish and Holloway gets it, it's plus 240 or something like that. Mainly the idea there is Holloway can't be finished. So if it goes to a decision, I'll get my money back. And if there's a stoppage, it will be for Holloway. I have the over 2.5 as a straight bet. I was like minus 2 something. I have the over 1.5. I parlayed that with the Ige Murphy over 1.5 to be a double climb 2-step there. The over 1.5. And this is the one I'm the most proud of, Mike. This is the one that's the most exciting. I have a fight to end in the first 60 seconds of round 1 or the last 60 seconds of round 5.
Oh my God.
It is plus 1,800.
That's one bet?
Yeah, it's one bet. They offered it on our friends at FanDuel. Had that up.
Sick, FanDuel.
Plus 1,800. So if they do the last 10 seconds point and swing, you're live for that. And if, like Ilia said, they do the first 10 seconds point and swing and we get an early finish, plus 1,800. It's the most. I saw that. I was like, I have to bet this.
That might be the most electric bet in the history.
It's so electric. It's such a good FanDuel bet to be like, idiots will put money. I was like, I am an idiot.
Yeah.
I will put money on this.
God, I wish I saw that.
Because if the first 60 seconds doesn't cash out, I got the rest of the fight to wait to the last 60 seconds. It was so good. I was like, this is the best thing. Because I was looking, before FanDuel had all their props up, I was looking for a last 60 seconds bet. Because people put up that generally. And they had this one's like, smash it, plus 1,800. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. We're going to find out, brother. We're going to find out, brother. First main event for a watch party in Command Center. 4.0. And this is just the beginning, everybody. This place is just going to come together. It's going to get better and better and better. Better equipment, better gear, better cameras, all sorts of fun stuff. The food. Some food. We'll do some food. Celsius flavors that you've never even seen before.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better food, better bitches. Look better. I feel better. I am better.
Papa John's, come on in. Come on in. We got you. We got you.
Man.
Ilia is in the cage. Max Holloway is in the cage. Bruce freaking Buffer in the cage. We're about to get it.
Dude, Ilia's still looking. He just threw a wink at the camera.
Winked.
The drip on this man is unreal.
He's doing the overhead bicep pose.
Topuria's just chatting, throws a little wink at him.
And he's still talking to him.
That man got more confidence than I've ever seen a human have.
He's still talking to Max. He's doing the overhead bicep pose, and he's talking to him. And there's Merab, the worst month of a champion in the history of the UFC.
The swagger of this man. He about to be the first dude who doesn't fight in Reebok. He fights in Versace shorts. Yeah. Oh, my God. Ilia Topuria. That was...
Now I'm like through the freaking roof right now. I'm ready.
I don't get like nervous for fights that much anymore, unless it's like one of my favorite fighters. And honestly, neither of these are like my favorites. But I'm like, let's go, baby. What a cheeky ass wink.
There's the tail of the tape. Same reach, same weight. Max only 32. A lot of people still surprised by that number.
Young fella.
And Max a little bit taller. That's it. Everything else. The atmosphere is different to last week's Saudi PFL card. Yes, I think so. There was definitely some tension once Francis started walking, but the build from the rest of the card did not lead to it the same. Cyborg Pacheco was fantastic, but not like this is done. Topuria taking a little swig, nice and slow. Buffer doing the intros. Holloway bouncing around. Looks ready to go. There's Topuria. Buffer. Whoa! Did you hear that and now from the Buffman?
Dude, he knows.
He wound the clock. He did the Elvis. He did the Elvis wind the clock thing.
He understands what this is right now. Either fighter of the year about to be determined, either one of the most incredible feats I've ever seen from a fighter in Max Holloway reclaiming the belt 5 years after losing it, or Ilia Topuria having an all-timer of a year beating 2 of the 3 best featherweights to have ever lived.
Oh, Buffman! Give us a good one. It's I thought we'd get a bigger jump out of him. Still very good. He threw a card to the floor. And the guy just jumps right in there.
Goes and gets it.
Like a tennis ball retriever. Outstanding. Oh man.
Big fight field.
Oh baby.
Big fight
Let's
field.
Go.
Woo! Oh, Max.
Oh, he pointed to him.
Point.
Oh man. Oh my God. 5-5 is an underdog, which includes the BMF title fight.
BMF title fight.
We all know how that ended.
Cashed a bet on that BMF title fight at the expense of my boy, my beautiful Violence Prince.
Max just soaking it all in right now. The pride of Hawaii. Oh, man.
Dude, come on.
If Shiloh comes in this room right now, I'm just going to open the door and let him
run. Be free, Shiloh. We'll hunt you down later.
You're going to knock the camera. I could see it happening. I could just feel it. There's Ilia Topuria. He's boxing Bruce Buffer's card. He's throwing jabs at the card right now.
Mike, I like to think of myself as a confident man. I don't got shit on that dude.
Nobody does.
That dude has never doubted anything that's ever happened to him.
Sidney Dean and White Men Can't Jump didn't have the confidence that this guy has.
That dude clearly believes he was touched by God and is walking
he might have been.
And maybe
look at this man's life.
I don't know, but
look at what he's doing.
It's just the drip, the sauciness of that young fella.
It's unbelievable.
And unless he
There's
gets
the lady.
checked right now, this is woo face down.
Oh, it's the face off.
Max looks large. Looks like a large fella.
Max
Touch him up.
Max also looks like
Max looks extremely
something's coming.
Max
you better
looks,
be fucking ready
Max
for this.
Looks like, hey, young pup,
young man,
young fella.
You're about to find out. Here we go.
Woo! Let's go.
Here we
baby.
go. Dana White just standing there, focused. Hunter Campbell focused. We got spotlights flying in the air. Mark Goddard, hurry up! Get this shit going.
We are off. Oh! Ilia points to the 10. Ilia, credit to him. Max hits him with the Matador.
That was fucking awesome.
Hey, credit to Ilia. He did it. He pointed to the center, stood there. Max was like, no. And now we're fighting
both
for
men,
real.
Men of their words. They're not liars.
Nope,
we like
not
that.
liars. Honorable men.
Yep. Here we go. Holloway circling to his left. Topuria creeping in.
To being backed up early, which was one of the questions I had.
Yep.
Now
he's starting to push a little forward.
Initiative.
Kick to the body from Max.
Matador from Max.
Oh, head kick.
That switch high kick.
Yep, there it is. We knew that left high kick could come.
Knew that could be a thing. Ooh, Topuria just
missed
a
right
hammer
hand.
of a right hand.
Oh, good right hand.
Jabbed his way in. Double jab, right hand.
Max with the front kick up the middle. Just a
good
nice leg kick from Max Holloway.
Decent little left hook from Topuria as Max exited out.
Ooh, Holloway swung for the fences. Good jab from Topuria. Very nice.
Ooh,
big shot. That got Holloway's attention.
It did. Landed clean there.
It's a good left hand.
Topuria just has so much confidence in his power.
That was a good kick to the body from Max Holloway.
Good
body shot from Max. Good counter left hand from
double from Topuria. Clean double.
Elevate
finish. Gets the takedown, but Max scoots up to the fence. He's going to get up to his feet in a minute here.
Our fearless and sleeveless, more than likely, producer Casey Leiden must be very happy
mixing the martial arts, baby.
This is what he wanted to see.
This
is what he wanted to see. He wanted to see the grappling.
Topuria is a very good grappler that no one thinks about.
He's a terrific grappler. Max Holloway is also a terrific grappler. And he gets separation. He's backed away.
couple small shots, nothing big from Topuria there. We're back to space. Good low kick from Topuria.
Yep, we're on the monster can.
Max really looking for that switch kick.
Oh, what a right hand from Topuria.
Ooh, caught Max slipping.
Oh, good left hand from Holloway.
Good little snappy in there.
Good jab.
You got to find ways to keep that jab from getting on you, Topuria. That's the movement.
Lay down.
Terrific. Way to go, Shiloh.
Good boy, Shiloh.
I tell you, Max's volume is not what we usually see from him.
I know what you want. We'll get you. Don't worry. Both
men trading some low kicks.
Oh, really big right hand from Topuria. Oh, to left. They're trading. But Max can't be killed.
When Topuria gets you against the fence, he's going to lower the boom. Max ate a couple and then circled out. But
what a leg kick from Topuria.
Low kick from Topuria. That got the whole body turning.
Yeah.
Max is really not throwing the same amount of volume we're used to seeing. And
maybe that's a plan.
Maybe. Part of me thinks it's because every time he's been throwing, Topuria is then using that as a trigger to put that right hand over the top at him. But
maybe he's listening to you, that his durability and his inability to be deaded in a fight he could weaponize that.
I honestly thought the best thing he could do was to agree to the first 10 seconds. Just stand. You can't kill me and I can kill you. Let's just do it. I bet I can win this.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is so tense right
now.
I know.
Oh, they're both landing. Yes.
Good counter from Max in there. You got to find ways around the jab.
Holloway's jab starting to land a lot more
starting
now.
To put the jab down range. And look, when Holloway's getting Topuria moving backwards, he's going to be much more successful.
Oh, big shots from Holloway. Yep. That was a great combination. Ended it with a body kick. Oh, he's going for that high kick again. For that
lead kick to the body and up high. Clearly has that scouted as a stance he wants to look at.
Oh, big combination from Holloway.
Topuria got caught out there.
Yeah, he didn't like that. I think Holloway might be winning this round right now.
It's very
close.
Holloway certainly the last minute
has stepping elbow from Holloway.
And I mean, right now he's having success because Topuria is no longer backing him up. Like,
good left hand from Holloway.
Max can win this part of the battle, he's going to win the war.
This is huge.
This has been a great finish to this round from him, and Topuria is dropping off right now.
Sure is.
He tried
the spin kick.
Topuria sidestepped it.
Yeah, he saw it coming.
Topuria working the body.
Go! Oh, was that a knockdown?
I mean, it's a slip, but that's a knockdown by any rule. Like Max got punched and fell over.
I got to see a replay.
I mean, you get punched and fall over. And now we're on the back. This may lock up the round. Max gets knocked down. Topuria jumps to the back to the end. And Casey, I'm 10-9 Topuria with the finish.
I
thought the round was really close, and that's enough.
It's tough to do it because I don't know without seeing it.
That's the plight of
I'll
judges.
say 10-9 Holloway.
That's the plight of judges, Mike.
I'll say 10-9 Max.
Get the replay.
I'll say 10-9 Max.
Going 10-9 Topuria. But I mean, toss.
But I don't know. I don't really know.
I don't feel bad about any score on that round.
Yep.
I want to see this.
Let's see. There's
That's
the
takedown. Double. Clean double entry. Elevates the hips. Taking him down here instead of spinning him to space was a mistake.
Yep.
Good right hand from Topuria. Good low kick.
He had a couple really good legs. That elbow is sick.
That's a good step in elbow.
Yeah. He just looked like he tripped over his own foot.
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but he got hit doing it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a true knockdown. But
I mean,
nobody's. Yeah, I mean,
officially,
no score.
Justin Gaethje didn't get a knockdown, which is garbage.
Yeah, that was a knockdown. Even Max knew that was a knockdown. That one didn't.
Probably not an official knockdown.
All right, round two.
Round two.
What a fucking fight already.
Woo. As long as we make it over the halfway point of this round, I'll be at least comfortable that the climb continues.
Oh, so it's 2.5 or 1.5?
1.5 for the climb.
Okay.
Which I think was minus like 400 or 450. Oh, good jab from Max. Max with a really nice right hand there.
He's opening up a lot more.
I mean, the guy who is holding the center is doing better work right now, but Max can fight better moving back than Topuria has shown thus far.
Yep. Which you didn't think, not that you didn't think it was possible, but I think you're just based on your breakdown, you're a little surprised how much success Max is
I knew that he can
kind of having going backwards.
I knew he can have some, but I do think he loses the fight moving backwards.
Yeah.
But he's just so versatile that he can score points in any fashion. But his best parts of that background when he was holding the center and making Topuria be the smaller man.
Good jab from Holloway.
Yeah, he's just putting it out there. Oh,
he's making Ilia miss now too.
Ilia just throwing haymakers. Good
Good leg kick. That's smart.
Probably
from
honestly
Ilia.
need a lot more of that from Ilia.
Yep.
Because he's having trouble navigating.
Good left from Ilia.
Good left hand. When Ilia throws in combination, the last punch is finding a home more.
Left jab to the body.
Yeah, you got to work that body more too. It's easier to hit the body than hit Max in the head.
Good leg kick again from Ilia.
Good
right hand.
He's hitting that little like sneaky shift right hand.
Another one.
Oh, that was close to being mean.
That was nice from Max.
Problem
short
is
hook from Max.
Like, Max does need to keep the jab, but Topuria is now starting to find more answers. He's landing that low kick off the jab.
I like the oblique kick from Max. That was pretty nasty. Good right.
He's hurt.
He wobbled him a little bit.
Oh, that foot took a step.
But he's back.
Max is so tough, man.
Another hard leg kick from Ilia.
Max is so tough.
That was about as clean of a left hand as he
could
let.
Great right hand.
Right hand from Topuria.
Again.
Max caught him back. Ilia caught him back. Good left from Max. That was so sick.
Topuria needs to not get drawn into this fight.
Yep. Max with a big left hand.
I mean, I don't.
The climb continues.
The climb continues, baby. 3 steps up. 27.
Good right from Ilia.
Right hand from Ilia. Ilia's starting to just bull him right now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good little right hand from Max. Okay.
He's still in there.
Again, Max is good right hand from Topuria is really finding that kind of rangy right hand over Max's left. When Max's left gets left out there or a weaker jab.
I think Max should probably start leg kicking and get a
Max
little bit more
needs to do a lot more of those. They're a really good weapon, and he's gotten away from it.
Jab lands from Holloway. Now he's going back to the oblique kick, if you will.
Such a good fight already.
It's so high level.
There's so much. They're making so many adjustments. we're rooting for the fights.
Yeah.
Good low kick from Topuria there. Find that outside calf again.
Like Max will just
good step knee from Max there. I like that as a mix in.
Max just getting leg kick from Justin Gaethje and then just like walking around after the fight is
that was unbelievable. That he just
insane.
He just didn't check.
Big right hand from Max and a jab.
Ilia knows that hurt him because he went.
Yeah. But
Ilia sat down on a big right hand as some get back.
Topuria is hanging in there. He's putting on a poker face, but that combination hurt him.
I think Topuria is now realizing I can't really kill this guy, and I've got to adjust differently.
Yeah, I have to chip away.
I'm hitting him hard, and he's still. I mean, that left hook that landed is clean.
Yep.
And Max took a step, but
combination from Holloway, the right hand barely glazes. Nice jab from Holloway.
Max is winning. He's pushing Topuria.
Good kick to the body. Good shot from Topuria.
Topuria really looking for that cross counter now.
Yep.
Just really wanting it.
Another super hard leg kick.
Max
not even trying to defend it at all.
No.
He's just Ilia's
good
winding
front
up
kick
for
from
it.
Max there. Okay.
Big exchange.
I mean, Topuria is moving in on angles and out on angles, and that is meaning when he's getting hit, it's not as bad as it could be, but
that right hand that Max landed about 10 seconds ago was brutal.
Spinning back kick.
We talking a little bit?
Talking a little bit as Topuria runs away to the end of the round.
1-1.
That's
Topuria round for me.
10-9 Topuria. I've got it 2-0.
Yeah. Don't hate it.
That
was still a very close round too.
A competitive round. To me, the second round 2 is more clear than round 1, I would say.
I agree.
The big shots Topuria landed earlier just so much. They were the most substantial work by far. But tense.
Very tense.
Let's see what the old Twitter machine is saying.
Topuria currently live odds -130.
I mean, honestly, I would like it to be a pick 'em, but yeah, that's about right. This is the second person in UFC history to log more than 8 hours of octagon time.
That's just sick.
That's a disturbing amount of octagon time.
And there's
Good right
Max
hand
with the big
right
right
there.
hand.
I'm gonna show the left.
May have missed it already.
I may have missed it.
2-0 Max. Okay.
Okay.
Don't hate it.
I mean, I think that's a defensible score.
Round 3.
Round 3. Good. As this fight's going on, what I'm learning is no one's going to be happy with the outcome.
Nope.
Through 2 rounds, unless somebody does
Maybe we're getting a rematch after all.
Maybe.
I love the oblique kicks from Max. He's mixing those in. Oh, that was a little Spider-Man body kick from Max Holloway. That was sick. Oh,
those
another oblique kick
kicks
from
are
Max.
a great weapon. You're right.
Yeah, they're working. You're right. The adjustments both guys have made in this fight already is crazy. We're not even in the championship round
Good
yet.
little step.
Oh, I love the rip to the body from Billy. Oh, Max right back.
Max is like, okay, I'll do that too.
Oh, man.
Oh, you want to go body? Okay.
All right.
We go the body. We can play.
Oh, man. Now he's pawing
Some
away.
hand fighting.
I like this, too.
This is Max going to southpaw.
Yep.
Oh, and then he's back. I really like
Switch
this
it up.
A good low kick. Really, either man should be chopping that lead leg so much more.
Oh, that was a sneaky little counter. Oh,
good left.
We're chucking him now a little bit more.
Topuria as Max came in.
Oh, Max with a big
right
combination.
Hand.
Oh, oblique kick again. Again.
Yeah, he is really going to that.
I love that for him right now. There's the jab. Got to get the
Max
advertising for Moreno
there.
Albazian. No one.
He
hurt him. Topuria hurt him. Max is firing back. Oh, rips to the body. Topuria's got him in trouble. Max is off the fence. How is this possible?
Max got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Max got hurt.
Oh, Topuria.
Max is still in trouble.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, he knocked him out. Ilia Topuria knocked him out. Oh, my God.
That's the best fucking fighter in the world. That's the best fucking fighter in the world. And that's the fighter of the year.
Volk, don't fight him. Go to 55, Volk. Go to 155.
It's the best fucking fighter in the world.
Oh, my Lord. He did it.
That man
did it.
Talked a mountain of shit and just fucking delivered.
No one has ever done that before. No one.
He put him down.
Oh.
He hurt him, put him against the fence, did Topuria shit. Max is tougher than a $2 steak and fought out of it. And then Ilia lowered the boom.
Wow.
Holy.
And there's Sergio freaking Ramos. What the fuck, man? This guy is just an absolute problem.
Good luck, featherweights. Good friggin' luck.
Steve Harvey getting a little love. Everyone's getting a love on Celebrity VIP row. Now Security's like, get back of the cage, man.
I'd move divisions.
Wow. Yeah,
I wouldn't go up to lightweight.
Volkanovski.
Lightweight sucks too, so don't go up there.
Volk, look into my eyes. Do not fight this guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go to 55, baby.
Curtains.
Diego Lopez, take your shot. Ain't going to go well, but go take your shot.
Dude, that man fought Justin Gaethje. That man fought Dustin Poirier. That man fought Conor McGregor. That man's fought the hardest hitters in 2 weight classes. And he just got.
He got.
I mean, that's the...
He left Holloway laying.
Also, for all of you out there who said Alex Perez is fight of the year, you fucking wrong.
It's Ilia Topuria.
I told you beforehand the winner of this fight was it. And buddy, you can put my ballot in the mail right now. We done.
Yep.
This ain't nothing.
I don't even care. Oh my God.
That's
that
the
is
nastiest
so
left hook of all time.
Oh, that might be, dude.
I mean, clean. And the fact that Max didn't go out cold from that is a testament to how fucking tough he is, because he'd already been hurt and then he eats that.
Okay. So here's my question.
That's Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell left hook.
Yeah. Here's my question, because we know which one we'll remember more, right? This to me is the best knockout of the year. Like, I understand the 1 second in the exchange and like the coolness of like Holloway's knockout. Totally understand it. This is the best. This is the most impressive knockout of the year.
So you just said it. This is the most impressive, which I was honestly arguing about the Volk knockout before. I think the Volk knockout's more impressive, but with the totality of 300, all of the surrounding circumstances, that's still it. But this is Volkanovski and Max. Ilia Topuria has numbers 2 and 3 of the knockout of the year list behind 300.
What is this?
I mean, just wear it.
Who's
it's curtains.
Volk, don't do it, dude.
If you weigh
don't do it, Volk.
5 pounds, just leave. Just leave the weight class. Go to welterweight because lightweight ain't no better. Lightweight ain't no better, but shit, baby.
But Volk can like fight Dustin Poirier or something. That's just,
right,
fun.
man. Do something else.
Yeah, don't fight him. Don't do it. Do not do it.
Value
don't dare
your
to be
health
great.
and life. God
yeah,
damn.
Don't dare to be great.
Dare to be
rich.
Ilia's roast gimmick is also just sick.
Yeah,
like, dude, this kid's a superstar. First time Holloway's been finished since Dustin Poirier in his 5th fight of ever.
Here's the deal. I don't give a fuck what it costs. I don't care if Bruce Springsteen is playing in Spain.
We're going
you
to Spain.
buy him out. Buy him out and steal a date. Does not matter the cost.
Volk 2 in Spain or Diego Lopez in Spain. I don't care which one. Yep. It's in Spain.
100%. Dude.
I genuinely didn't think that was possible.
He did it. Man did it. Is he going to call it Islam right now? He's going to call it Islam. You know he is.
Probably. I hope he doesn't just because it's not going to happen. Because he got too much. That's the issue with him is his first 2 title fights were so important.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I agree with that,
Max
by the way.
Very pissed.
I will still have Islam as my number 1 pound for pound. I had Ilia as number 3 a while ago, but the lack of activity and other people were doing stuff. Ilia is my number 2 pound for pound fighter easily.
But he goes above Pereira.
Yep. I had him at number 3 for a long while, and then Pereira did too much, and some other people, and I just moved down because other people were getting wins.
I'm still stunned by what just happened.
Volkanovski and Holloway are 2 of the 15 best fighters who have ever lived.
Oh, and that right hand really hurt him.
Them both. I mean, that right hand had him in a world of trouble. Look at that little shifting left.
Bam!
Boom.
That is...
It's both
horrific.
Hands too. It's not a Conor McGregor. The left's the kill shot. It's a right or left. Either hand.
Did you see it? Best fighter in the world. You got up there, Jed. Congratulations. Yep.
Because he's the best fighter in the world. Everyone knows I love Islam Makhachev. I was calling Islam Makhachev the best fighter in the world forever. That's the new dude.
Yep.
It's just the new dude right now. He's 27. He ain't in his final form. This is the middle evolution of the Pokemon. He's going to be Charizard in a couple of years. It is fucking curtains for the rest of the 145 division.
Diego Lopez might want to move up to 55 too. Like, don't fucking fight this guy.
I'll tell you what,
do not fight this guy.
I know we're bringing Volk.
Oh, why? No.
They're bringing him in. I know we're going to do this, and that's okay. He's saying we're going to do it
all
again.
Right. He's putting him over.
He knows that he has to fight him, and I think that's reasonable.
It's got to be all right.
I will tell you.
That was a cool moment, but if I'm Volk, I'm thinking about other ways.
I mean, I'll watch that fight. I don't care. I do want to see the Diego Lopez fight. Diego Lopez, hard man. But I ain't picking nobody in a fist fight against that man. I don't want.
I mean, Diego's gonna fight somebody now. Who do we throw Diego in there with? Do Max?
No, Max
going to 55.
Max gotta go 55. BMF it.
Yeah, completely agree.
He's still got the BMF belt. You can go do that. Take some time off.
So I guess he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight the Movsar Aljamain Sterling winner. It's kind of where we're at right now.
Holy shit, man!
That's fucking ridiculous.
We talked all week. I genuinely did not think it was possible to do that.
Are we gonna talk to Max after he got brutally knocked out? Sure
apparently.
are. Don't know why, but okay. He's just laughing away. Yeah, I guess he hurt me much more than I thought he did.
He did.
Yeah, he sure did. He absolutely did.
Oh,
He felt great. Max looked. Let's just be honest here to just talk about how impressive Ilia Topuria is. Max looked damn good tonight until he didn't.
Max,
damn good.
Arguably won the first 2 rounds. I didn't score it that way. You went 1-1. We saw some 2-0 Maxes. Absolutely reasonable to score those rounds for Max. Like if you thought he was ahead, very competitively. He wasn't walking away with it, but an extremely competitive fight until it was not.
Until that right hand
and then
landed.
it was not competitive. I mean,
God, man,
that's the
folks.
dude.
Here's the thing, especially if you're a newer fan right now. This guy's 27. He's 27. He ain't close to being as good as he's gonna be.
Dude,
he's only going to get way better.
He's Charmeleon.
And he's the best fighter
coming.
And he might be the best pound for pound fighter on the planet right now.
It is curtains. There's just no, and I love featherweight. I love Arnold Allen. Nope. Diego Lopez, hard man. Nope.
No.
I don't know what's going. Oh man.
No. Diego's fun. Diego's fun as shit, man. But if Diego does
gets
Diego
hit
things
so much,
if he does Diego things against this fucking guy,
Diego
God.
gets hit so, and that's the thing. Like previously, the answer I would have said is Max Holloway presents the most difficult test because he can't get hurt, and if you can stand up to the work, ain't nobody can. If he can do that to Max, he can do that to anybody in the world.
This dude is just superstar. Absolute superstar.
I mean, just what a year.
Oh, come on. Sergio getting the belt now. This photo.
What a year.
This photo is going to get 7 trillion likes on social media.
Sergio Ramos is like 80 million Instagram followers or something ridiculous. Dude, I love Alex Pereira. He's had a fun year. He's been the story of much of the year. He didn't have a better year than that month.
You see the smile on Dana White's face as you just
like,
gave him a high five.
Here's a cash cow for the next 7 years.
We're going to Spain, baby. We're going to Spain.
That's going to be the first question for Dana at the post presser. So,
when
do we have a date booked for Spain yet?
What have you been doing tonight, Dana? Golly.
Look at him.
Limping out of the cage.
limping out. Those leg kicks got to him. But
the adrenaline has left, and there we are. That is a bad man.
Best fighter in the world.
Ilia Topuria. And still the featherweight champion. What a year he has had. What do you do with Diego? He's going to have to fight Movzar in a rematch, or he's going to have to fight Aljamain Sterling. There's just there's nothing else he could do. He ain't getting the title fight. He's not getting it.
Yeah.
Volk is going to get it. They just set it up that way. And now he's going to have to fight somebody else. You should not fight Max Holloway because Max ain't going to do that anyways.
Max should take some time. And I believe Max will. Max took some time after all of his tough fights. Like, we wanted to take some little more time. First knockout loss, we should not see Max until at least the summer, if not a little longer, because that was tough.
Did Jed's gambling preview column pick Ilia by points?
No. I picked him by decision, not the point spread.
Okay.
So, oops.
Well, I mean, if you put it on print, then maybe that's what he read. Take the point spread.
I guess he could have, but
and he went. If you did, you win.
That would be a win. But yeah, I picked him by decision because I didn't think he could physically do that.
Jesus fucking
Because
Christ.
I don't think I could physically do that with a baseball bat, and yet he did it with just his hands.
Yes, with both of them.
With these two hands.
Yes, this one started it. This one put him to sleep.
This one ended it.
Holy shit, dude!
I can't.
I might have to be the cheeky hipster and call that the knockout of the year.
I
might have to do it.
I don't hate it because I think 300 is going to win fight of the year. So I don't mind spreading the love, but Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The adrenaline dump I just had from watching that is unreal.
Yeah.
My voice is going to be gone for the post.
Oh, yeah. Give you just enough time to replenish it as you head back to the SAV. But that's it, guys. It is before 5 p.m. Eastern. And we are done here with the watch party. But we are not done here at MMA Fighting. We're just getting started. We're going to go live for the post-fight press conference in a matter of moments. We'll hear from Dana White. We'll hear from Khamzat Chimaev. We'll hear from the Ilia Topuria, still featherweight champion. Who the fuck else knows who we're going to hear from? And then when that is all said and done, you'll hear from us again, and we'll react to it all on the UFC 308 post-fight show. I would say probably around 7 p.m. Eastern time is when that's going to start, because if you watch the pre-fight press conference, it's going to be a tough hang in there with some of the questions that these guys are going to get, but it is what it is, and we will see you after the fact. Shout out to Casey on the ones and twos. Shout out to all of you. We appreciate you. And guess what? Next time you see us on these watch parties, we're going back to freaking back. Friday for the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight, and then we're going again for UFC 309,
Dude,
John Jones versus
Look
Stipe
at Daniel
Miocic.
Cormier's face. He's just like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to do with that guy. Who beats that guy?
No one.
Nobody.
No one's beating him. Nobody's beating him. But nobody beats you guys. We'll see you later on.
Best
Enjoy
fans in
the
the damn
festivities.
world.
We'll see you on the post-fight show. Peace out.
Love y'all.